Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, we're nearly there. Tomorrow night, things will be very different in the world. Well, we hope so, and we hope not at the same time. For investors, we are ready to see Nvidia do well. We're not looking for any more dips. We've got enough. We want to see it take off and put us 20, 30, 40, 50% up and not have to worry again. That's what we're hoping for. Well, we'll soon find out, but we are still in Members Week. Yesterday, we did 4 reviews for you, and we're going to do another couple this morning, and then I'm going to take a break, prepare for the earnings, and publish all of those reviews we did yesterday. We did 4 yesterday, and we're going to do 2 more now. I want to get through all these reviews. I'm not taking any more. Maybe I can do more, but I'm not taking any more super chats for any reviews until I finished all of these. So we're not going to mess around. We're going to get straight into the reviews. Let's see what we got this morning. Stephen Lewandowski, welcome to you. How you doing, Frederick? Lovely to have you here. It's time to pump the S&P. Love it. Real Mexican Joker, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lance Strength, good morning to you as well. All the members here. We've got lots of 6-month, 1-year badge owners now. This is great. Okay, let's prepare our next review. Good morning, Mike. Here he is, the man of the hour. Right. Let's get ready. Our next one will be Sens. So we're going to prepare Sens. Now then, there's a slightly different look on the show now because I'm struggling with lots of issues with display issues. So I'm having to make some adjustments at the moment. Sens, medical therapy glucose. This might be one we have a problem with. Medical technology. It's not under the ticker symbol SENS. Let's try something else. Medical technology. Beg your pardon. Technology. Medical. See, that's not the name. Medical Technology Glucose Monitoring. SENS. SENS. Don't see that anywhere. Let me try another way of looking at it. This is our next review this morning. Let me go up to this system over here. No. Cedar trees. This is not a stock at all. SENS. Sensonics. Can't be that one. You said it's called medical technology. So I'm drawing a blank here. So what I'm going to have to do is take that one, pass on that one for a moment then. Until we can see you in the chat. Let's try again. Let's try the next one, which will be LGVN. LGVN. This is correct. Okay, we're ready. Another pharmaceutical stock. Stocks are selling off today. Not an issue. Hardly moved at all, but everyone's going to get fearful, I'm sure. LGVN. There we go. LGVN. LGVN. This is our next one. We'll try and do at least one before the bell. Would be good. Okay. Let's find some news. LGVN. Longer Veron. Long Veron. Not sure how you pronounce that. Let's have a look. We've got some latest news. Okay, this looks good. That looks good as well. Let me check this. What is that? Catalyst Watch, Nvidia, Blockbusters, Earnings, CrowdStrike, and is this part of it? LGVN. Short interest has moved higher. Okay. That's not really relevant to this one. I hate when they try to do that. Revenue versus cash. When was their earnings? Let's have a look. They missed on it. Oh, dramatic miss. 183. Revenue versus 217. Okay. Right, we'll have that. So today it's going to look a little bit different because I've had to change my display settings. And let's hope it's not too disappointing. A bit of flare today, little lens flare, but it is what it is, I'm afraid. Let's see. How do you pronounce this? Longveron? Longaveron. It's a strange name, isn't it? Where's it from? Florida. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Okay, here we go. Welcome, Salah. How are you this morning? Cellular therapy to repair, regenerate, and restore. Okay. What do they say to the investors? Excuse me. Live show, innit? Second quarter. August 26. Let's open that up. Okay, we've got a few things now. We've got, yeah, that'll do. That'll do there. Let's have a look here. LGVN. Back test. Don't you hate when they update everything and you just wished it was the way it used to be? LGVN. Right. Okay. Let me compare that. Okay. So it's going to look a bit different today, I'm afraid. Good or bad, you might like it. I prefer the dark mode, but I'm in a lighter color today because of issues I've got trying to find the solutions. But let's see if it still works for you. I prefer it in dark mode, but we shall see how it pans out. Okay, let's read some of these comments before I start. Good morning, everybody. Good morning from Dallas. Kevin Birch. I'm from Dallas myself. My home's in Cornwall, England, but my studio is in Dallas. Thomas Morrow, good afternoon. Hi, Fight. Welcome, lads. Ranvia, Lavosia. Not seen you for a while. Ranvia, how long have you been a member now? Let's have a look. 6 months. How you been? Not seen you for ages. See all members today. Fantastic. Jason Fallon. Jason Fallon's here from Australia. Not seen Jason for a while. That's cool. Thank you, Jason. Lovely to see you here this morning. Not seen you for a while either. Wonderful. Where are you in the chat? I'm just trying to see you. Why can't I not see you? Jason. No, there he is. Awesome. When is the next Kevin song? Well, I think I'll do an Nvidia song, actually. I was thinking about doing an Nvidia song. Good morning, Leo, last week delivery. Should I do an Nvidia song? Rick McGrath. Rick, have I got your information yet? Because it's tomorrow. The earnings are tomorrow. As a sponsor, you get the whole month for promoting your cause. And I want to do that for you. But I don't have... I'm still not sure what you want me to share. We tried the Facebook yesterday. A lot of people don't use Facebook, you see. That's not a great way to do it. You want to share a website, a YouTube video. Instagram is good. Or some direct link to the charity on a website. Whatever it is. And I can do that not every day, but I can do it most days for the rest of the month. But I know you want it focused tomorrow. But I don't have anything yet you want me to subscribe to or go to. So I'm just looking out for you, mate. So please come back to me what it is exactly you want. I'm getting lots of different bits and pieces. I want to know exactly what you want. All right. So, yeah, I'd love you to come back to me. Right. Just before I start, I've got a couple members here to welcome in. So let me do that. And then we will start with our first review. I want to do one review before the earnings. Before the bell goes. All right. Now then, we got Destroy FX. If you are Destroy FX, I'm sending you a message. I don't know who you are. So you need to tell me if you are a member. I will upgrade you on Discord. Okay. Next one is Stephen DeFi Dojo. I don't know who you are. So, whoops-a-daisy. I'm sending you a message now. If that's you in YouTube, tell me it's you, and I'll upgrade you if you are a member. Otherwise, I'm just telling you it's members only in a message. Hammer MSY. Okay, messaging you as well. Oh, I've already done that, so I think we're up to date. Good. Okay, I think we're all up to date there. Right, let me carry on with the comments. Hi, Rick Skittles. Good morning from Southeast Asia. Lovely to have you here. Good morning, everyone. Fresh from the pot. Lovely. Morning, Cameron Griffin. Lots of new members now. 98% of our live viewers are members. Higher than any other channel in the world. You go and look at the engagement rates on YouTube and you'll see it. Hey, Martyn, good to be back. And congratulations, your channel's grown since I was last here. The family keeps on growing. Yeah, Ranvia, it's incredible. I mean, look at this morning. Have you seen this? Look at my portfolio. My portfolio is now 111,909, which is great. That's grown massively. If you look at the channel itself, we're now at 27,000 views in the last 48 hours. Our record was 50,000. So that was an extreme one-off, but we're at 27,000 now, which is good. 33,000, look at this. It just flies round. 33,156. We were 32 2 days ago. Now we're 33,156. It's incredible, isn't it? Anyway, it's very, very exciting. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Right. So, let's make a start. The markets are selling off today, but we're about to do another review. Our extra channel has grown as well. We've got over 100 members now on the extra channel, which is really, really nice. Right. Okay. Morning. My piano, bro. Love the whole show. Very relaxing. Big boy. Thank you very much indeed. Morning. My piano. Bro, love the whole show. Very relaxing. Thank you, big boy. Hey, Martin. Good to be back. Do a meathead, Kevin. Oh, some good suggestions. Right, okay. Let's get ready for our review. Stacey Bailey, hi, parent of the year. Got busy at work and forgot to pick up my kid for school. Oh my God. But still got her there. 4 minutes to spare. Stacey Bailey, that's a terrible thing. Terrible thing to say. What's going on? Whether you feel like it or not, today is the youngest you will ever be. Get started today. Flipping heck, that's right. Whether you feel like it or not, oh my God. Today is the youngest you will ever be. Bloody hell. That's a scary thought. Because I'm getting old. I'm getting aches and pains. I'm getting issues. I got medical problems now. I got ailments. Ailments. You only get ailments when you get over 50. Up to this point, you're invincible. Now I have ailments. Now I'm buggered. Right now I just got to this is how it is, right? Fair enough. All right, okay, let's make a start. We've got another stock review to do, so we're going to get straight to it. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're ready for it. Sip of tea. Here we go. So I want to get this done before the bell. So I've got 40 minutes to do it. Well, that's okay. I can do it in 40 minutes. So now hopefully today I won't have any issues. I've turned off dark mode. I'm seeing if that's the issue. 16 minutes. Okay, here we go. So 16 minutes. This is for Ernestus. All right. $10 super chat. Ailments. Hell. Yeah. She laughed at me. Now I have to set an alarm. Ailments. You can now join my senior citizen membership group. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. Yeah. 55 now. Feel bloody 85. But of course, people at 85 go, you've got no idea what you're talking about, mate. Wait till you get to 85. You'll be thinking differently. I'm at work now, so I'll check in from time to time. Are you doing SBC GL? Oh yeah, that's next. That's next, Frederick. That's next. That's next. Right after this one. So that'll be done just after the bell. Oh, there you go. I'm getting through all of these. I'm taking no super chats from anyone. I'd love to, of course, because super chat's how I live. But I'm not. I'm doing all the reviews, every single one, before I take a single penny more. So, without further ado, let's get straight into our next review. How do you do? Time for another stock review. This time we're talking biopharmaceuticals, always extremely risky. Now, is this one Longeveron or is it Longeveron? I don't know. Perhaps you could tell me in the comments. In this review, if you might like to tap the like button if you like this sort of thing, or not, either way, or consider subscribing to my channel, because in this review, you're going to get a full in-depth review. Remember, I don't own the stock. I'm just here to present the facts to you so you can decide what to do. We're going to look at the numbers, the financials. Here you can see all of the numbers, the ins, the outs, who's buying, who's selling. We'll look at the balance sheet, the state of their earnings, their margins, who's buying on the inside, who's selling on the inside. What's their solvency score looking like? Profitability score. We'll take a look at the latest news, what the business is up to. We'll also have a look at their website and get a feel around the business, what it's all about. We'll also do a back test comparing it to the S&P. We'll look at the latest ratings, the latest news, and of course, we'll look at the chart as well. All of that is coming up in this review. Can you believe it? all live, happening in one review. And just because we can, we'll do a little bit of this because it's biopharmaceuticals. Yep, Members Week. We're in the laboratory. We're taking a look. And the question we all want to know is, can you make money from this stock? Can we turn the money printer on and see how it all works? Well, let's see. We'll scratch our chin, yep, and we'll go over the numbers and we'll come to a conclusion whether this is the stock for us. Remember, I don't own the stock, I only own the S&P, so I'm not pumping and dumping it, but I very often rank number one in the world, well, for nearly all the stocks. I even rank number one now every other day for Nvidia, the biggest stock in the world. You don't have to be the biggest YouTuber in the world to rank number one. You just have to work harder than anyone else and provide content that people want to watch. I guess people want to watch it, so I'll keep making it because I love it. Right, let's get straight into it. What is this company? Now, we're going to go for Longeveron. It might be longer Veron, but we're going to go Longeveron because I'm from Europe and we like to be posh, even though we're not, but we pretend we are. Right, okay, let's look at the line chart. It doesn't look good, does it? It IPO'd here back in February the 12th, 2021. It dropped off, which it didn't even have a pump on the IPO. That's very disappointing for the company. Went along for a while, had a huge pop here. Now, with a biopharmaceutical stock, biotechnologies, extremely risky, very expensive to run, a lot of risk involved, medical trials, things can go wrong, whatever, and a stock can break if it get, sort of breakthrough medical research, and then if it goes wrong, it all can collapse. So the first thing that you want to do is go back and check their history on their website. You can go back through the investor pages and see what caused this. I haven't got time to go through every detail today, but what caused this, and then what brought it down, and then see if we can look for that event again. If I was going to be buying this, I would want to know what happened there, and then what happened there, and see if it can happen again. We had a little pop later on in 22, but essentially we're just trending down consistently, really. Let's go and look at the year to date. Yep, nothing exciting here. A few maybe trading positions, but very, very difficult on this kind of stock. Let's look and read more about it. Longeveron, we're going for that, right? It's a clinical stage biotechnology company which engages in the development of cellular therapies for specific aging. We talked about that earlier. Aging related. Oh, we need some of this. We need some of this. I don't care. I'll buy it. And related threatening conditions. Its lead product, which is LOMECEL, Lone Cell B, is a cell-based therapy product which is derived from culture expanded medicinal signaling cells that are sourced from bone marrow of young, healthy adult donors. That wouldn't be me then, would it? Anyway, the company was founded by Joshua M. Haar. A lot of names here. Is it Haar, Hair? Could be either. And Donald M. Sofa. This is very complicated. On October the 9th, 2014. So they were around for a while before they IPO'd. And is headquartered in Miami, Florida. The listed name is LGVN, Longeveron. We're going to go for that. Florida, and employees 25, very small company. If you were buying this on margin, it's regarded as a maximum amount of risk. 100%, 25 is the lowest. Average volume 989, 1818 today. It's the opening bell, of course, early in the morning. So very low volume here. You can get stuck in a stock like this. Oh, thank you, Rune, for your subscription. Appreciate that a lot. 52-week low, 77 cents. 52-week high, $35. So obviously lots of volatility, trending down. All right, okay. There's a little bit. We'll come to the hedge funders and who's buying and selling in a moment. Let's have a quick look at the earnings over time. They've just reported and a massive loss again. As you can see, if you look at their earnings, Wall Street expect them to do better, and they keep missing. They beat in Q1 of 24, however. That was nice. That was unusual. And they were trending up, but now Q2 24, a massive miss and back down again. So that's a bit worrying. estimated 105 and actually did 183 down. So we're losing money. Who else is buying the stock? It gives us an idea of how the stock might trend. Lucid, awful company run by Peter Rawlinson, who robs the company, takes $500 million of wages when the company's worth nothing, taking it private. That's a worry. Mullen, worst stock in the world, the biggest scam stock in history. Terrible, terrible, terrible company. This tells me straight away we are involved here with some very volatile gamblers who will pump and dump and short the stock crazy. So straight away, I'm out. I want nothing to do with it if it's got this company. Absolutely not. I don't care how good it is. So straight away, I'm on a negative, but we'll see. We'll carry on going. Let's have a look at the insider buying. We were just talking about the hedge funders, who's buying whatever. We've got hedge funds. We're buying in Q1, sold in Q2. Obviously, they sold maybe just before the earnings. I don't know. Let's have a look. We can open up the details and see who just sold. Gamco, just one. Gamco investors closed their position. It wasn't a huge position, was it? Just 3,250 shares. Wasn't a huge position anyway, to be fair. But sold off. What about insiders? What are they doing? Well, that's a different story. Much, much better. Insiders seem to be... Oh, Dylan Wilson.
Dylan Wilson has become a member.
Excellent stuff. There we go. Dylan Wilson, you're already a member. Are you just celebrating your membership? Anyway, what have we got here? So we've got an uninformative buy. Now, what does this mean? The secretary, director, the CFO, any CEO? Is the CEO popping up? Yep, the CEO's popped up there as well. These are uninformative buys. This is not... What's this here? That's interesting. Just got an interesting comment there. Just come up. Beg your pardon. What we're seeing here, disposal of shares via grant or reward. What that means is it's automated. It's not sentiment. It's not I'm selling the stock, it's rubbish or anything like that. Same with accumulating shares via grant or reward. It's basically people are being incentivized. They're being given shares. It's not them with their hard-earned money going out and buying shares. But yeah, they're receiving shares. So it looks great when you look at that and go, wow, insiders are buying. They're basically rewarding themselves with shares. It's a kind of stock option. It's a kind of like a payment system. It incentivizes those to retain talent, if you like, to keep you in the company. We're giving you shares and so on and so forth. It's a very, very different signal from those just lining up to buy it without their own money. So you look at that and you think insiders are buying. You take a deeper look, a further understanding, and actually what you realize is it's just the company paying themselves in shares. It's okay, but it's not a sentiment of, wow, this is great. So just bear that in mind. All right. Okay, let's move on and let's go and look at all the numbers now. Before we do, you might consider tapping the like button and consider subscribing if you like this content. Let's go and look now at, what should we do first? The back test. All right, let's look at a back test. If we were comparing this to the S&P, very, very important. I always do that. If I'm going to buy anything, I want to compare it, right? So if we look at Longeveron, and we're going to go for that. That may be wrong. $10,000, and this is reinvesting the dividends with the S&P. You're now worth $259 since it IPO'd. Not very good at all, right? You're not happy with that. Whereas the S&P would have made you $10,000 is now worth $12,000. You've made some money in the period of time they've IPO'd, which is January 22. Couple of years. You can see the S&P here is in green. You can see Longeveron is in blue, and you can see how it's spiked but just faded away. So it doesn't compare to the S&P at all. So if you're using that as a guide, you wouldn't like it. All right, okay. We can see how the chart is very volatile. We're not going to go into that. If you want a full technical analysis of the chart, the buy zones, sell zones, Join Sensei on Sunday, every Sunday at 3 p.m. Central. I'll leave links below, and you can get the buy zones, sell zones with Sensei, and you might like that if you want to go from the and find the trading positions. All right, let's look at the analysis using Seeking Alpha. If you are watching this video right now, I don't know why I said that. I'll put this in the chat for you. Here is my Seeking Alpha. You can get a special deal right now, 25 off, and you can also get a free trial as well, which is a great deal, right? If you want to use my Seeking Alpha, this is where this comes from. Seeking Alpha analyst. I'm an analyst for Seeking Alpha. It doesn't mean anything. It just means I can provide analysis. It doesn't mean I'm a financial advisor. Just worth noting that, all right? But it's my opinion, and I am a Seeking Alpha analyst. No one's covered it yet. Wall Street, maybe I should. Anyway, Wall Street, it's a buy. Quant, which is their AI system, is a hold. So that's looking good. What about the valuation? We've gone from C plus to B to C minus. Not much movement there. Growth, A minus. That's moved up from D. That's good. Profitability is C minus, moved up from D. Momentum, C plus, moved up from F. And revisions, a B plus, down from A. So a reasonable factor grades there. It's a buy or a hold at least from that standpoint. Okay, let's have a look. As you can see, we just did the earnings a couple of days ago. And the revenue of 468,000 versus 217,000 in Q3. So revenue was up, but the overall was a miss. Okay, cash and cash equivalents and marketable securities as of June 30th, 24 were 12.4 million. The company believes its existing cash and cash equivalents will enable it to fund its operating expenses and capital expenditure and requirements through the fourth quarter of 2025. We'll look at their balance sheet in a minute and come to a conclusion of how well they are, how well they are placed. Let's look at their website. This is their website. Very biopharmaceutical. In fact, it blends perfectly with that. Look at that. You wouldn't even know it was the same, a different place, would you? Look at that. Beautiful. They probably use the same stock footage as me, if I'm honest. A lot of people use stock footage and we never know anything. It's just everyone shares the same images. Look at that. They're probably the same people I've got in my videos. Anyway, there you go. But what is interesting is if we go and look at their investor page. This is what they say to their investors. We are a clinical stage biotechnology company developing cellular therapies for aging-related and life-threatening conditions. Our lead investigational product is Lome Cell B, which is derived from culture expanded medicinal signaling cells, MSCs, that are sourced from bone marrow of young, healthy adult donors. We believe that by using same cells that promote tissue repair, organ maintenance, and immune system function, we can safely develop an effective therapy for some of the most difficult diseases and conditions associated with aging. I love it. I want some. Thank you very much. Latest news on the stock, they are to present at H.C. Wainwright 26th Annual Global Investment Conference. That was yesterday. You might want to go and check that out for some latest news. Now, I am going to share with you the most important part of the review, the numbers. Let's look at the numbers now. Is this a buy or sell for you? Well, let's look at the intrinsic value. We'll start off with that. The intrinsic value is overvalued. We value this stock at $1.03. Best case scenario, $1.13. It's still overvalued. Very, very expensive for what it returns. Okay. However, it's worth noting that this stock, just because of the way it's set up, does not doesn't use DCF valuation. Excuse me. I've got about a sneezing this morning, but there you go. It's a live show. What can you say? I apologize. Make all these videos live, right? Okay. That's what happens when you go live 12 hours a day. You got to do it all live. So this stock appears to be overvalued, but we do not have DCF valuation, so we cannot be accurate. So we need to take a further look at the balance sheet. Let's do that. Let's look into the financials. Now, the latest figures that we have, always worth mentioning, was June 24. This is their latest earnings. We've just got this in, up 26%. That is nice, all right? The revenue is up 26%. We do like that, and we're expecting to see it increase through next year. Okay, good. We know the income's up. Operating income, up 11%. Very good. Expecting that to slightly fall away, though. Net income is down 29% and expecting that to get marginally worse as well. Now, if you like what you're seeing now, this is my alpha spread. All of my members can get a free version of this or the premium plan like I'm using. Links will also be below, but I'm now posting it in the chat. There you go. You get a 10% discount as a member of mine. We've got our own page, as I know the CEO of this company, and I've got the best deal that anyone can give you. All right? Pretty good, right? Financing cash flow up 283%. We like that with no forecast. Investing cash flow up 32%, which is negative, and operating cash flow up 0.2%. Okay, let's have a closer look now at the balance sheet. This is important. 19.4 million. It's a very, very small company. 19.4 million assets, of which 12 million is cash. You know I don't like that. I don't like when there's just lots of cash sitting around. I'm buying a business that takes my cash, which is where they get money from, the investors, and turn it into assets, business related assets. If you're just holding cash, I can do that myself. Okay. Essentially, they're saying they've got 7 million of assets. 12 is just sitting in cash. We want cash. Cash is great, but I prefer cash working, not just sitting around doing nothing. I like to have cash, but not that amount of cash in comparison to their assets, because it doesn't show me what they're doing with the money, right? So far, I'm not liking this. It's a very, very risky stock anyway. Very, very risky sector. Very, very small. Cash sitting around is okay, but it's not really what I'm looking for. What about the debt situation? Well, we have no long-term debt and no short-term debt, so that's good. That's a plus. All right. If we look at the pie chart, you can see accounts payables 13%, other liabilities. There's no short or long-term debt here, so that's a positive. That means the balance sheet will be reasonable. It won't be amazing, but the balance sheet will be somewhat reasonable. If we scroll down, look at the margins. Now, this is important. Gross margin is 59%. All right. And that's improved. Operating margin has improved, but we're still losing money. Operating margin is down. Net margin has dropped off a bit, and again, losing money. Negative 2,270%. FCF margin, negative. ROCE is negative 127%. ROIC, negative 281%. If you want the definition of all these things, you can get it just by hovering over. Again, if you use my software, you can get a lot more information by diving in. I could be here for hours on one stock, all right? Okay, ROA down 153%. ROE down 213%. Let's move down to this analysis here. As you can see, profitability is 14%. They're not making any money. This doesn't get much lower than this, folks. I've got to be honest. 14% is pretty much as low as I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen anything lower than this, to be honest. This is very, very low. 14%. Not good. But like I said, the balance sheet hides that a little bit and makes it look a bit better. The balance sheet, 61%, looks, the solvency score, like, you know, they're not going to go bust. Like we've heard from themselves, they said they've got enough cash to get through to the end of 2025. They're okay. However, you know, they haven't got much cash. They don't have any debt, but they're not making any money. It's very, very risky. I would be very, very concerned about this company. It looks better than it actually is. So I'm just saying the balance sheet looks better than it really is. Let's scroll down and look at what Wall Street give this. Now, this is where it gets interesting if you like the gamble, right? Worst case scenario. On the lowest side, we have a $9 stock, 275%. This is Wall Street's targets, right? Pretty good, right? 275%. What about on average? 379%. This, there's a lot of optimism here with the stock, obviously. We also have a 554% rally here as well. Very nice. These are Wall Street targets. Very, very good indeed. However, we've seen that they've been positioning. If you looked at the earnings earlier, they've been making these judgments and really missing. So they're not getting it right. However, in Q1 24, they exceeded expectation. They got it right there. So is there some light at the end of the tunnel for this company? Is there an outcome which could be profitable? I don't know. It's risky, but a lot of people like it. This is where it gets interesting. 28% short interest. This is what it's all about. A short squeeze. If we get some... Oh, hang on. What's this?
Rick McGrath donated $11.05 through a super chat. 10.00 for the ISRG review and 1.00 for Michael Bolton because I'm late. I added 5% interest for you. Rock on gesture. Cool face.
Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Thank you very much. That's funny. All right. Very, very good, Rick McGrath. That's. I'll give you that one. I'll write that down in a moment. 28%. So, short squeeze. Well, if we get 100%, remember the famous incident of GameStop, that was 100% short interest when it really popped. Over 20% is excessive. That's when you go into short squeeze territory. We're 28, so it's very, very high. But now we need volume. We don't have volume, but with good news, we could. So that's what Wall Street are betting on. All right, we've talked about the insiders selling and all the rest of it. There's no other news. No one's talking about it. This was 2 years ago on Yahoo Finance. So my reviews will appear here on Alpha Spread. They always do. This could trend on YouTube. It will be number one anyway because no one's covering it. So I'll be easy to be number one. So that's not a problem. This could trend up. So let's take that's our final thoughts on it. It's a very, very risky sector. It's an interesting sector. I like what they're trying to achieve. There is, I'm concerned about the balance sheet. It looks better than it is. We've got a lot of cash sitting around, which in comparison to their assets. No long-term debt, no short-term debt, so interest rates aren't going to benefit them other than they might now want to borrow money and they can borrow money cheaper, potentially, going forward. That's a positive. The short interest is excessive. If we do get a lot of interest, if this video trends, it's such a small company, a lot of people like the idea of it. I'm not going to say it's a buy from me. It's very risky. However, a lot of Wall Street analysts like this with huge upside. Huge upside on it. I think it's one for further investigation. Let's see how it trends on YouTube. See if we get interest on it. We might get people become members for it who say, I want to provide some news in links for YouTube. On Discord, we can come back to it. Might get some more news come up in the near future. Get a bit of positivity. People buying in the stock. Short squeeze. There's a potential here for a rally. Absolutely. There's a potential here for a rally and maybe a trading opportunity. I would recommend joining Sensei on Sunday for the technical chart show and asking Sensei. If you're a member, you can ask Sensei to do a chart on this. It might be interesting. It might be worth taking a look on that. All right, so I'll give you all the links for Alpha Spread, Seeking Alpha, Sensei show on Sunday. Also below in the description, I'll also post it to the comments as well, Sensei show, and all of the links for Alpha Spread and Seeking Alpha. Over here, I shall put Alpha Spread playlist, all the videos, stocks I reviewed. I've reviewed over 200 stocks are here, and down here I'll create a playlist for Longeveron or Longeveron, I just don't know. All right, I shall post it down there. And as we get more content, if Sensei provides charts, there'll be more information down there. Okay, that's it from me. That's another review done. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right. Now then, I said to people, you're very, very naughty. I did say no more review super chats because I want to get through them all, and you broke the rules. But rules are to be broken, I guess. 10 for the ISRG review. ISRG review. Hang on a minute. Did I do that already? Hang on. Is he giving me a tip? Is he giving me a tip for a review I've already done? I don't know. What is that? Let me check. No, that was the spy one. Is it one I've already done? I've not published them yet. Bluebird, no. Array, no. Hollow, no. So I haven't done it then. What review? For the ISRG review. Now you've confused me. I don't have ISRG on the list. I've got 50 minutes before the bell goes, so I've got time to check this. What do you mean? You want me to add this to the list? Is this a new one? So, can you just come back to me and explain what that is, just so I understand exactly what you're saying there? Is that a new review? All the markets are selling off today. Not really that much. Never mind. Problem was on my end. Sorry, I was using I1G in Vietnam. Oh, morning all. TJ Mullen. Good morning, TJ. I suspect many analysts make these price predictions based on how much the company pays them to do it. Yeah, probably. I don't do that. I just make my own mind up. No one pays me anywhere. Thanks, Martin. Always great to get a second opinion from someone more knowledgeable than myself. Much appreciated. Ernestus. Oh, this was your stock, wasn't it? This was for you. Well, Ernestus, this will come out later on as a video. And if you watch it and share it and like it, it might trend because it's a very small stock and we will rank number 1 for it. So when it comes out, share it around and it might do well. The review he wants you to do. This reminds me of Monday, August the 5th. Oh, you mean the carry? No, not at all. Not at all, Smoky Fats. Not at all. Right, it must be a new review then. So I'm going to write it down in the $10 space, which will be just here. So ISRG. Oh, hang on a minute. It's $11, isn't it? No, it's $10. It's $10 because he's given me the tip for Michael Bolton. So it stays in this. Anyway, I'm going to get them all done anyway. So don't worry about that. I'm going to get them all done anyway. So this is at $10. Whoops, a daisy. Rick. Okay. McGrath. I'm still waiting for your information. What you want tomorrow for the what link you want me to share for the event tomorrow. Anyway, okay, let me have a look. So that's that. Let me just make sure I know which one it is. ISRG. It's always important, this, because people just give me the ticker and sometimes it's confusing. ISRG. Intuitive Surgical. Can you confirm that is the name of your business that you want me to cover? Can you just confirm that, please? All right. I asked Friday for analysis, but I meant review. I asked Friday, ISRG. No, I didn't have that on the list. I write them down straight away. That was not on the list. I probably said I'm not taking any reviews. That's what I probably said, because I'm not taking reviews, but you just sneak one in anyway. I'm trying to get them all done. So please, no one, as much as I would love a super chat, no one super chat me. I'm being serious. Nobody on YouTube is ever going to tell you not to super chat them. Don't give them money. But that's exactly what I'm saying, because I want to deliver the service first for people that have already done it. So I'm getting down the list. All right. Is Cedar Trees in the house? Because he was next. I'm going to do another one after the earnings, but the one he gave me doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that one's done. All right, that one's done. So let me go down to there. Next is SPGL, S&P Global. Now that to me looks like an ETF. Is it? Probably is. I asked Friday, every time I see Smoky Fatsy, it makes me think of barbecue ribs. That's good. I like that. David Ewan, good morning all. TJ Morgan, 100%. Yeah, that's the point. It's a play on fat. Oh, hang on. Fats Domino. Fats Domino. I could do Fats Domino at the piano. Yes. What's the song called? Blueberry Hill. What's the bloody words? Blueberry Hill. What's the words for Blueberry Hill? This is doing my head in. Okay. Blueberry Hill. Blueberry Hill. Lyrics. What's the words? That's it. Okay, you ready? Much better at the piano. Much better at the piano, but you ready? Here you go. I left my thrill in Blueberry Hill. Hang on a minute. I can't remember how it goes. I'm doing it all wrong. I need the piano. I'll do it on the piano later. I left. Do you know what? I can't do it without the piano. That's weird. I sing it all the time. That's really weird. I can't, for some reason, quite do it without the piano. That's weird. I've never normally been caught out like that. Anyway, let's carry on. I found my thrill. Hey, I'll do it on the piano later. I tell you what, Smoky Fats, join me on Friday for the concert. We did the 2 hours of reviews first of all, price prediction party, and I will do you the best Fats Domino impression you've ever heard. For some reason, I just can't do it sitting here. That's really weird. I can always do it. I'm so annoyed now. Right, okay. So anyway, we're going to line up the next one. This is SPGL. I think this is a ETF, SPGL. It's not even a stock. SPGL. S&P Global. Is that right? S&P Global. SPGI. Do you mean it? Do you mean SPGI? S&P Global. Do you mean this one?
Taylor Whaler donated $1.99 through a super chat.
Get out of it!
For Binky Bonk, please.
No Binky Bonks. You want Binky Bonk? You have to go and see Sensei on Sunday. I do not review crypto. That can go in the bank for Sensei. I do not do reviews on Binky Bonk or any other thing. The only review I will do is on my crypto coin when I bring that out, because it will be the best one ever. I've told you why it will be the best one ever too. Right. Okay. Let's get ready. We're about to ring the bell, but so after that we'll do this. SPGI. It's all going to get pretty exciting tomorrow night. SPGI. SPGI. Frederick, yes, that's it. Good, 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 good. I'm very pleased. Okay. We're lining it all up. This will happen just after the bell. We're going to ring the bell, and then I'm going to do this. Yes, that's it. SM so hit a year low. I own SPLG, and I like SPGL. Where I'm about to ruin it for you, because I'm about to make a trending video on YouTube saying it's rubbish to get ready to short your own stock. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Not really. Not really joking. I'm being deadly serious. Right. Okay. I'm lining it all up. We've got 4 minutes to go, and then I can ring the bell. And ring my bell. Ring my bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Right. That's quite good, wasn't it? Right, you like that? Marcel, let's have a look. That's good news. That's good. Okay, I've got some good news for SP. I'm just lining it all up for you. I'm liking what I'm seeing, by the way. It looks good. Got some nice news for you. Thank you, Frederick. Where are you from, Frederick, again? Give me your... Where are you from again? Just lining this up. I don't want that. That's not going to work very well. We like that. I like that. SPGI. We got that. What else? Back test. How long have I got? 3 minutes. Okay. Rocking and rolling. SPGI. Okay, analyze that. Analyze this. Wasn't that a film? Analyze this. Ooh. Bloody hell. This is interesting stock, isn't it? Right, here comes the market, the sell-off. Is there a dividend with this stock? Oh, there is. S&P Global. Interesting. Sweden. Oh, that's right, Frederick. I remember now. 2 minutes to go. I'm nearly there. S&P Global. Let me do that. I'll give it a website. It's interesting, this. All right, we got that. How long have I got? 1 minute. April 24, July 24. Okay. 25 seconds to go. 2024. Okay. We'll use that. Right, back over to here. We're about to ring the bell. Sound effects, turn them down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I doubt if it's gone green. No, that's a charting issue. Always does that. Right. Okay. Let's go for our positions this morning. How much more is this sell-off going to continue? 111,813. Someone used my referral last night, and I'll tell you who it was. Someone used my referral. I hope you're here this morning, because I believe you won a lot of money last night. Let me see who it was. It was... Can I just find it? I mean, where would I find it? I can't remember the name now. But anyway, someone last night used my referral and I believe won $200 stock. I'm very excited for you. Very, very nice indeed. Right, let's go through my portfolio and see what's going up and what's going down. Are you ready? Okay. The overall portfolio is down, preparing for Nvidia. The S&P is down. Virgin Galactic going down 0.85. Palantir down but pushing back up again. Gold is down. Everything is down at the moment. Amazon going down. Apple down 0.63. NextEra Energy down. Enphase, it's a 2 to 3x. Very, very bullish on Enphase. Coca-Cola at 71. Remember when we bought it down at 60? Very nice, plus those dividends. J&J heading towards 200, up today. I like it. Chevron Oil up today, 0.08. Tesla up 0.75. Tesla is up today, always holding now by that 200. Rivian just following it. I wouldn't buy Rivian. McDonald's, you can never pay too much for land. Very good, up 0.1. Google is down but heading back up again. Microsoft, here it comes. Microsoft going down. Nvidia down today, 125. It's strong if we look at it. It's not really giving up, is it? It's trying to push back up again. It's all about repositioning for tomorrow night. We're going to be there live. You cannot afford to miss it. Walmart is flat right now, slightly up. Tilray, 179. A good buy on Tilray. Anything under $2 is good. Leading up to the election, I'm sure it's going to get declassified before November, rescheduled rather. Robinhood, that's a good buy down today. Very nice indeed. IonQ, too expensive still. Rocket Lab, trimming off. It's very expensive, but I see it doing well in the future. Anything under 2, the plug, a little bit would be good. A little bit of volatility between now and the next earnings. Next earnings, I think, will be good. I'm really confident the next earnings will be good. Rumble, I've given up on Rumble. It doesn't make any money. It's just going down. I'm not on Rumble anymore. There's just no point. Funware, up today, 0.13. Ascent Solar, down 4.5. Dear, oh dear, today. We don't like that. FFIE every single day goes down and down and down. It's going to zero. Anyone who holds that will lose all their money. Bitcoin 62, down 1%. XRP, not doing anything. Just waiting for next year. I don't see any point in sitting around waiting for anything. Make your money work for you. There's the rundown of the day as we build up for the earnings for Nvidia. Tomorrow night, let me read all the comments. Let me bring you back to my main balance. I'm now at 111,641. I'm okay with that. Margin, borrowed money from the brokerage, Skittles. Can you please explain to me what you mean when you say in margin? Burkus Glass. I have to focus, Burkus, on the members. As you can see, 98% of our live viewers are members, higher than any other channel in the world if you go and check YouTube analytics. So I have to focus on the members. We go live 12 hours a day on my channels to support the members. So I'll try and get to you, but I answer everyone's questions. I have to focus on the members, all right? What I will do is I'll come back to you in a second. Have you done any videos on SMCI? Yes, Tony. All you do is go Martyn Lucas Investor in YouTube at SMCI and you'll find it. How do you do that? Very, very simple. This is what you do. All right, you go over here and you go to YouTube There I am. And you just type this in the search bar on YouTube. If you want to know if I've ever done a stock, I've done over 200 stocks. Martyn Lucas Investor. And the ticker symbol is SMCI. There you go. Let's have a look. See if I've done anything on SMCI. And it doesn't look like it. What's a short squeeze? No, it doesn't look like. I thought I had. I must admit it, I thought I had, but obviously not. It would come up if I did. SMCI. Let me just change that to stock just in case. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. There you go. SMCI. It was 1 year ago. It was 1 year ago, one of my first reviews. So you can actually get me to do it again if you become a member. Share, copy. Here's the link. What's your name? Who am I talking to? Is it Tony? I don't normally focus on the non-members. As you can see, I've got so many members to provide service to. But there is your SMCI. If you become a member of the channel, I can do another review for you. But there it is. All right, there it is. Okay. Now then, I said I would quickly come back to this person here, Burkus Glass. Now this is a very complicated subject, so I've made 2 margin videos. So Martyn Lucas Investor, you see at the top, right? Martyn Lucas Investor. If you go margin, cool. I've done a video explaining all about margin. There's a 34-minute video in depth. I strongly recommend you watch it because if you watch it, I'll tell you the truth, there's 3 ads in that. So if you watch it, I will earn 3 cents because I earn about 1 cent per person per ad. So, you know, I'm going to give you good advice there. If you watch it, I will earn 3 cents. So clearly it's a good advice for me. Burkus, I'm going to give you the link to it. BUK. There you go. There's margin call, all about margin call. And there is another one. I did this one as well. I got margin called once. Technically, I explain all about it. There's another one for you, Burkus. Are you one of the Burkus? I was thinking Gurkhas. No, I'm getting confused now. Ignore me. Right, there you go. There's the other one for you, okay? So if you want any one of those, any video, that's all you have to do. All right, that's how you find it. Right, let me come back and do our second review of the day. And then we're going to publish all these reviews. There was 4 yesterday. I've done 1 already today. There'll be another one in a second. Margin borrowed money from the brokerage. Yes, I will never financially recover from this. I am A8. Never say that. There's always opportunity in every market. I started with $5,000. I'm now at $111,700. I've never shorted a stock. I've never done options. Here I am. I'm live on YouTube 12 hours a day. This is my full-time job. And for the first year, I earned 0. Sorry, the first year and a half, I earned 0 on YouTube. And even now, 3 years later, last month, I was able to put $1,000 last month. I had a bit of a low month last month. That's it. So it's not all YouTube money. People say, oh, well, you're just earning $1 million on YouTube. No, I'm not. I wish I was. I wish I was. I'd pay my margin off in 5 minutes. I just buy the macro dips and never sell. That's how it works. Simple. Robbie Cooper, how are you? I like SoFi long term. I don't like it. I don't like the CEO. I think he talks rubbish. With rate cuts, it's a long-term hold. What about Enphase? Enphase is a great company. I've done reviews on it. It's a 2 to 3x. Absolutely right. It varies. But for example, if you have 10,000 in shares, the brokerage company will lend you 5,000 to buy. That's about right. Skittles. Yep. I love SoFi long-term, Robbie. There's a link in stock news on Discord on reschedule. Thank you, Mike. Okay, we have a links for YouTube. Now, what does this mean? When you are a member and you want things covered on the show, links for YouTube. Hang on a minute. In stock news. It's supposed to be in links for YouTube. Bloody hell, mate. Scheduled a hearing in December to discuss. Okay. Thank you for that. So if you are a member if you are a YouTube member, we upgrade you and give you free access to Discord. And then in Discord, you can send in links for YouTube and I will do things like this. All right. So this is what Mike has just done. He has sent me a link in and I'm now going to make a news item on his stock that he's interested in. Tony, you're welcome. You in SoFi long term? Yeah. Nice. Thanks. Will do. Martin, could you do ticker SMH one day? Yes, I can. If you do a super chat, but I don't want any super chats right now. As much as I would like it, I'm not asking. I don't want anyone to super chat me until I've done all these reviews. So as soon as I get down another, 4 or 5, then maybe you can start doing it again. 99 watching and 39 likes. Let's show some love. All right, then. Let's do that. And then I've got Mike's news. Okay, so here we go. Let's have some fun then. You ready? Okay. 96 watching. With the real Sim Shape. Hang on. What's the word? With the real who? Not Slim Shady. What did I used to do? Not Martyn Lucas. I forget. Somebody remind me. Right, here we go. He's right, 94 watching and 2 likes. Well, that's rubbish. Everybody tap the like button. If we get 100, YouTube will suggest the video out. 40 likes, boom. All you got to do is mention it. To be fair, people had already done it. I just hadn't refreshed it. All right, okay. 98. If we get 100, YouTube will suggest the video out and we'll get millions then. Not necessarily, but it can't do any harm, can it? 98 watching. At 100, they do suggest you out. 98 watching. 40 likes. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where's it gone? Where am I going? Where's me zoom? 47. Bloody hell. Come on. We can do better than that. Like I've always said, 50% of people aren't signing to Google. Just the way it is. With the real Satoshi. That's it. That's the one. With the real Satoshi, please stand up, say please stand up, say please stand up. This is the wrong music though, isn't it? It was different music, wasn't it? It wasn't this music, it was something else. Right, 47. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I tell you what I'll do. If we get to 55 likes, which is 4 more, I will show you the little fellas. If we get 4 more likes, I will show you live on air the little fellas. You ready? All right. 92 watching. 51 likes. It's about as much as we can get because a lot of people don't sign into Google. Don't know why. Right. If we get 55, I will show you the little fellas in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refresh. 57. We will show you the little fellas. All right, we will show you the little fellas. Bring on the little fellas. Bring on the little fellas. Where are they? Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the show. Yes. There they are. The little fellas. There they are. Look. Hey, you can't go wrong, can you? You can't go wrong. I don't care what you say. You can't go wrong. There you go. 57. Did we get any more after the fact? We probably did. Because everybody thought, oh, hello, little fellas. 60. We smashed it. People even signed into Google. They went, do you know what? I'm going to sign into Google just so I can see the little fellas. I can understand that. I can understand it. It's fair enough. Right, okay. Everything dropping like Nvidia earnings as expected. Yep. No worries at all. No worries. Just buy on the dip. That's what you got to do. Carol Baskins. I'll never financially recover from this. Carol Baskins? What was that? That name rings a bell. Free Joe Exotic. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was hilarious. What was that about? Damn Mike running the show again. That's right, he is. PLTR, CEO is questionable and dangerous. It's a share, in my opinion, like Musk. Interesting. Mullen is such a scam. Yeah, did you see their news yesterday? Oh, God. Robbie Cooper, send it on Discord. I want to do a Mullen update. Send me the Mullen news, or anybody, send me the Mullen news yesterday, and I'll make a quick video on it. I got tens of thousands of people who want to know about that. Satoshi, with the real Satoshi. That's right, M&M. I like a bit of M&M. The M&M's chocolate. So that's what the whole pot sector just sunk like a rock. That's right. That's right. Right, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So let me put this in now. $115. TLRY 115. Okay, this is what you can do if you remember and you use links for YouTube. This is how it works. This is an opportunity now because the market will go down and people will buy this. This is good. All right, thank you, Robbie. I'll do that next. Links for YouTube. Okay. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Why is Tilray Brands going down? In fact, this whole sector is going down. Is it bad? Is it an opportunity? Yep. It's one of those. I'll tell you all about it. It's in fact, should I save it to the end? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you if it's bad or good if you tap the like button. Have you done it? Because it's as if I know, because when I record this video, it has two outcomes. And the outcomes can change depending on whether you've tapped the like button or not. Do you believe that? Some people do. Some people will believe that. They'll go, I believe that, so I'm going to like it just in case. Right, okay, here comes the news. We've got two political parties with the election this year, coming up in November, both wanting to get this reclassified, to get Tilray and to get the reclassification done so they can both win votes. The trouble is they both want to do it. Both sides of the camp want to get this through. So does that mean it's not important anymore because one side's not doing it and the other? No, I don't agree. I still think it's going to happen. However, we've got a spanner in the works. We've got a spoke. We've got a stick in the spoke on the cycle, and everyone's falling off going, oh my God, sell Tilray Brands today. I see it as an opportunity because we're about to get the biggest earnings of our lifetime. Tomorrow night, Nvidia. All the markets are selling off. Everything's overreacting. Everything's selling off in preparation for the biggest earnings of our lifetime. Tomorrow night, Nvidia earnings. We're going to cover it. It's going to be 10,000 people watch it, I would imagine. It's going to be a huge event for us. Huge event for everybody investing, the whole market. So the whole market is going down today because everything is selling off. Because Nvidia is going to be good. And you might go, well, why are they doing that? Well, if you know it's going to be good, Wall Street dump it to buy it back. So you've got all the high speculative stocks like Tilray getting dragged into it. But there is some news. And here is the news. This is what's adding to the fuel, but you put the two together and you get a perfect scenario to drive the stock down to buy more back. For me, it's a buying opportunity. So I say once again, for those that are like confused, thinking, hang on a minute, is this good or bad? I say it's a green day. I say it's a green day, and I'm going to look into my crystal ball and give you the information right now. I look into my crystal ball, and I've always said the same thing. If Tilray is under $2, it's a buy. And now it's way under $2. Without further ado, did you all tap the like button? Yeah, you did? Okay, here's the news, because payday is coming to Tilray. Here we go. This is the news only just out a few moments ago, and I'm going to share it with you right now. Let me just come back to this screen. It was sent in by one of our members who invests in this stock, so we thank very much Mike for sending it in. The DEA has rescheduled a hearing in early December to discuss the Justice Department proposal for rescheduling. To move that could delay formal action on the matter until the next presidential administration. Important words there. It's all in the context. It's all in the words, right? Remember, it's going to be, and it already is, in the manifesto, if you like. Both parties, both sides of the House want this to be a vote winner for you. They want to get this through. It might have a bit of a delay now due to this. But with Nvidia earnings, market selling off, negative news, the market, Tilray, the whole sector has been sold off. I see it as an opportunity. And it's not going to go much lower. Because if we look at the overall market, and it's important to do that, keeps trying to sell off, keeps bouncing back, because everyone knows that Nvidia is going to do well, which means Nvidia will do well, Google will do well, Microsoft will do well, Apple will do well, Amazon will do well, and everybody else will just jump in because the whole market is doing well. This is a blip, a spoke, a stick in the spoke, I don't know. You know what I mean. But at the end of the day, this is an opportunity, I believe, because you can see the markets are going back up again. They just don't want to sell off, and they're not going to sell off. And Nvidia is going to be earning. So this is an opportunity, right? The agency said that after the notice of proposed rulemaking was issued, it received numerous requests for a hearing, which is scheduled for December the 2nd. The Federal Register notice was posted late Monday, but won't be formally published until August. Let me just make that a bit smaller. I'm trying to fill it in the screen. August 29th. It was signed by the DEA administrator, Ann Milgram. Anyone interested in participating in the hearing must file a written request explaining their interest and specifics on their obligations and so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. Nothing else there of real interest to share with you other than the fact that we have got, I believe, an opportunity right now because it's a perfect storm. We've got everything selling off, but not really. It's going down and bouncing straight back up again. We've got Nvidia earnings tomorrow night. We're going to cover it live. I think between now and tomorrow evening, you're going to get volatility here. Anything under $2 is worth buying. We've already looked at it before. I'll give you a quick update. Let me just duplicate this screen. I might as well give you some extra information. Should I be nice to you? All right, I will. I'm doing a mini review here, Mike. All right, mini review here, Mike. Let me share with you some latest information just in. Okay, we can bring that to you. Let me open up that one. I'll bring that one. Let me bring you the ratings on factor grade seeking alpha for Tilray. Here we go. So what we've got here, Quant, which is the AI software at Seeking Alpha, it's a buy, Wall Street hold, and analysts are saying sell. That doesn't surprise me at all. And as I say this, look, exactly what I said, look, the market is coming straight back up again, and so will Tilray. So be very careful. You've got an opportunity here to buy a dip. And this is important, and I'm going to throw all analysts now under the bus because anyone can be an analyst on Seeking Alpha. I am an analyst on Seeking Alpha. You do not have to be a financial advisor or anything of the such. You just have to have an opinion and a voice online to be an analyst. And I would expect that anyone who analyzes this stock for money, because they get paid to report these reports for Seeking Alpha, it's an opportunity to say it's a sell. Very different than Wall Street. Very different than the AI model, but so the analysts are going to sell to drive it down to buy it back. I'm just being very skeptical there, but I actually do think that this is an opportunity. This is a bullish video, even though it looks like it's going down. Looking at that, Looking at the valuation, growth A+, profitability B+, momentum C+, revisions B. All this is good. The only thing is the valuation. But this was before the value dropped this morning. All right, so this is good. This is probably now a B or a C. Anyway, that's beside the point. Let me share with you another way of putting the news to you. This just came in. Another way of explaining it. I'm trying to avoid saying these words. It's beneficial to my channel. On watch as the word begin with C. Stocks on watch as DEA sets hearing rescheduling. So let's just read how they've explained it. Related stocks, you like that, will come under investor scrutiny on Tuesday after the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, scheduled a public hearing to consider different views on the U.S. Justice Department recent proposal to reclassify rescheduling. The hearing scheduled for December the 2nd prolongs the process under which the currently categorized alongside... I'm trying to avoid these words. Lots of words here. In fact, I need to get that off the screen. I don't want that. I don't want those words on the screen. This is a temporary blip, basically, and I think this is an opportunity. Thank you to Mike for sending this in. I really do appreciate it. There you go. A little update there. Now, of course, even though it might not happen before the election, it will be in the actionable from once the administration is goes into full force, and that's in January, right? Is it January? So you haven't got that long to wait. I see this as an opportunity, and I don't think it will stay down here after the earnings tomorrow night. See if I'm right. Come back and say, you talk rubbish, or bloody hell, Martin, you were spot on there. Normally people say I'm spot on. If I'm honest, I'm going to be honest and tell you how it is. But sometimes I get it wrong. Just not very often. All right, click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Thanks, Mike, for sending it in. Over here, I shall put the Tilray playlist. And down here, you're welcome.
Mike 166A donated $2 through a super chat. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. And right down here, I shall put the Nvidia earnings. It's related. It really is related. It's the overall market. Down here is the Nvidia earnings. Join me. I think I'm going to be right. You can join me live and say I was right, which I'll go, thanks a lot, I told you. Or you can be in the chat saying, I knew you were wrong, you talk rubbish, you're a bloody idiot. You can do that if you want, and I just block you. So either way, I win, doesn't matter. I'm joking, I reply to everyone's comments, even those that call me a bloody idiot. Don't worry about it. Join me live. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, thanks, Mike, for that. Appreciate it a lot. Thanks for ruining my show again. It's all good. Now then. SPGI. Yeah, got all that. Got all that. Okay, got that. Got that. That news, thank you for that. Okay. Bloody hell. Have you seen this? Have you seen this? We were 32,000 2 days ago. We'll be 34. We could be 34,000 by tomorrow night for the earnings. That's brilliant, isn't it? I want the 100,000 plaque. I want the plaque. I've worked really hard for it. I deserve it. I've decided I deserve it. No one else probably thinks so, but I think I have. Right, just bought 1,000 more shares of Tilray. I think that's probably very wise. Over 8,000 shares now. Me too. Oh, everyone's buying. Hello. Just dumped everything I had on my brokerage into SNDL and Tilray. Need deposit more. Ooch, bloody hell. Okay. Then update. Okay. Okay. Tilray update, a very, very short video. just seconds, in fact. Just as I made that video, I was making it live. This was a response from my viewers. We had a super chat from Mike saying, thank you very much for covering it. He's into the stock. David Dewan says, just bought 1,000 more shares of Tilray. They see the opportunity here. Over 8,000 shares now. Skittles just plowed in and said, me too. I'm buying as well. There you go. And Ernestus said, just dumped everything I had in my brokerage into SNDL. You see what I mean? This is like a cult, this show. Be very careful if you watch it. I have the power of the super chat. Yes, I do. People look into the screen and I say things and they just dump all their money into one stock. It's basically a cult. You know, basically that's what this is. It's the power. People think I'm being friendly and nice, but in fact, it's the way I do. It's the way I do this. Look into the screen. Yeah. There it is. Anyway, there you go. Tilray will make me a millionaire. Ernestus is all in. And there you go. I just thought I'd bring in that breaking news because, well, it's a health warning, basically. If you watch my show, you might just suddenly dump all your money into the stock I'm talking about. It happens all the time. Click above my head, down below in the description, over here for the Tilray playlist for the video I just put out that started this whole nonsense. And down here is the Nvidia earnings. You can't miss it. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, I'm loving it. Right, quickly. I'm trying to do another earnings, another review. But first of all, though, was I right about the market bouncing back? Yes, I was right about the market bouncing back. No surprise, really. Okay, here we go. Mullen. Never thought I'd ever do this stock again. Links for YouTube. Member of the channel. Robbie Cooper. Right. Okay. Now then. Yeah. This should come with a warning. 131. MULN 131. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to yeah. Give you a warning here. Okay. Okay. Mullen, ticker symbol, MULN, government health warning. Can I give a government health warning? Probably not. Can I give a me warning? Definitely. 100%. Should I put some sound effects with it? Woo, 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 woo. Mullen, warning. We've been here before. How many times? The worst stock on the stock market. The biggest scammer ever. Dave Mitry, 6 times and counting. Taken businesses bankrupt. Rubbish. Useless. Nonsense. We've got him at it again. And people will do it. They'll jump in, they'll buy it. So I wanted to give you this information. I've just been provided this information from the same website that this has happened at least 3 times that I've witnessed and reported on over the last few years. We're at it again. Are you ready? Here we go. Tap the like button if you like this information. Subscribe and ring the bell. Yes, I could make a video telling everybody how they're going to get rich in 5 minutes, but I'll leave that to others. But I will make a video on telling people how they can lose their money. Not as popular, will get me less views, but I can sleep at night because it's the right thing to do. And this channel is always about the right thing to do, not selling the videos, providing you videos that get me views and make me money. There'll be those of you today, there'll be those on YouTube today telling you this is how we're all going to make money, boys. And they'll put it on Reddit and everybody will buy it. And then everybody will dump it on themselves and one person will get some money and the rest will lose all their money. This is what's going on with Mullen today. And it's appeared, these stories have appeared like this several times on this website before. Shall we dive into the latest nonsense coming out of Mullen? Mullen Automotive has secured a significant 210 million contract with Volt Mobility, a United Arab Emirates-based commercial leasing company. Wow, it's always in the United Arab Emirates. FFIE, always doing deals with the United Arab Emirates. Never anybody in America, never anybody in Europe, never anybody in England, and certainly not anyone, no one I know. But nevertheless, it always seems to happen in the United Arab Emirates. That's funny. So does Lucid. Lucid's rubbish. Peter Rawlinson, one of the highest paid CEOs in the world, takes $500 million from a penny stock, going down the toilet to take it private. FFIE has a cult following. Omar, with millions of viewers, gets people to pray to God. I swear to God, pray to God he's going to save us because we are all just little men going against Wall Street. Wall Street doesn't have a problem with you. It doesn't sit around, mulling, pardon the pun, trying to make all the poor, all the regular people lose their money. Doesn't know you exist. In fact, Wall Street, there's no one even there. It's just automated machines doing, trades set on algorithms. It doesn't care. It's not trying to stuff it to the little man. But yet these cult followings form all around the basis of how we can all stuff it to the little man. And it's always United Arab Emirates, except it never is. Because I debunk it over and over again. I've done multiple deep dive researches in this. And it's always the same websites, always the same people, and always the same actors that jump in and pump it. Anyway, we know all those YouTube channels are. Watch them if you like. It's very entertaining if you like listening to rubbish. Anyway, a United Arab Emirates-based commercial leasing company. Oh, hello.
Antonia de la Cruz donated $49.99 through a super chat. Can you please make a review on ASTS?
You're being very naughty. I wasn't taking any reviews today, any more money because I'm getting through the list. But now I've got to, right? Okay, Antonia de la Cruz, I shall put that on the list. Let me just finish this video. Thank you very much for your support. I will do that straight away. That's number one now. Okay, so the agreement involves the purchase of 3,000 Class 1, Class 3 EV cargo vans. What a load of rubbish. FFIE said it. Rubbish. So did Lucid. Rubbish. Be very, very careful, folks. This is not going to happen. Over a 16-month period, Mullen will receive an initial $3 million deposit with 60 days and begin shipping vehicles immediately. You just have to remember, anyone can create a website. Anyone can create this and come up with all kinds of stuff to get you to, believe this. Be very careful. It's a load of flipping nonsense. And let me look into my crystal ball. Yeah, it's getting broken now because I keep repeating the same thing over and over again. This is a load of nonsense. Volt Mobility, which serves major clients like UPS, DHL and FedEx in the Gulf Corporation Council region, plans to lease. I'm going to go and check that now. I'm going to go and check if DHL, FedEx, UPS all operate in this area. You never know. They might. Plans to lease these vehicles of its corporate customers. The order will be assembled at Mullen's Tunica, Mississippi facility, capable of producing 20,000 Class 1 and 6,000 Class 3 vehicles annually, even though they've never done that for anyone. All right? We can do that, but we've never actually done it, but we keep saying we're going to do it. All right? This deal aligns with the United Arab Emirates' ambitious plans to decarbonize its infrastructure and energy production, aiming for 100% clean energy by 2050. The agreement provides Mullen with exposure to leading global transportation companies and opportunities in the Middle East market. It's brilliant. They can't sell anything anywhere else, but hey, we can sell it in the United Arab Emirates. All right, now then, be very, very careful. I'm not going to do any more on this. I just wanted to bring it to the attention of my members because, quite frankly, all I care about is my members. I don't mind saying it. I'm not here for every viewer on YouTube. I'm here for my members because my members are my friends. They support me every day. 98% of my live viewers are members, higher than any other channel in the world. Go and check on Social Blade. I have the highest engagement rate of Mr. Beast, Meet Kevin, Bloomberg, CNBC combined. 98% of my live viewers are members, more than any other channel in the world. Why? Because they want the truth. They don't want someone just making videos to make themselves money. So be very careful. Mullen, over and over again, has produced false information. On this particular website, several times, I will tell you, every single time it's been rubbish. Every single time it's proven not to be true. And here we go again. And by the way, if anyone is in any doubt, it can't go any lower. It can go down 99% every single day. Because 99% of that, and then 99% of what's left, and 99% of what's left, they just keep reverse splitting. It can go on forever until there's one share left for the entire company. And if you're under any doubt whatsoever, this company that's promising to do all these amazing things has a market cap of $13 million. 13 million. And it's going to produce all of these cars in all these factories. And it's worth 13 million. There's the latest hedge funds. They've been dumping it. They don't like it. They've been dumping it. What about insiders? Insiders bought it back in November. Now they're selling again. Only a tiny little bit. Let's have a look. Insiders, have a little look. Any informative buys? Informative sells? Uninformative. So nothing there. Nothing there. A few buys by the director. Maybe the CEO will pop up in a minute. There he is. There he is. CEO David Mitchery, uninformative buy. Oh, Dave Mitchery's buying. It must be good. The CEO's buying. No, it's an uninformative buy. What does that mean? It's standard tax procedures, just doing what they do. All companies sell, all companies buy. It's not sentiment of, I love my company, I'm buying more. It isn't that. It just makes you think it looks like that. It isn't anything to be excited about. $258,000. It's nothing. Don't get involved. Don't get sucked into that. There you go. Anyway, click above my head for all the links. I've got something you really want to look at. Down below in the description, here, I'm going to put the Mullen playlist with all the scams in there for you to check out the entire list. You can go and check out every single thing I've said. And I'm not being funny, but every single time I've been spot on, go and check it out. Down here, you will find, and apart from when I first started trading 3 years ago, oh my God, I thought Mullen was the greatest thing in the world. Oh yeah, that was my first video. Didn't take me long to learn the difference. Down here, I shall put the Nvidia earnings. That's when all the markets are going to rebound and you want to join us live. I expect 10,000 people joining us live for our biggest event ever. So there you go, Mullen. Thank you very much, Robbie Cooper, for sending that in. Much appreciated. What the rest of you do watching this do, I don't care. I'm not for subscribers. I'm not here to build the biggest channel, but I am here to build the most honest, and I am here to protect and take care of my not my investors. Well, they kind of are really, by being members. I'm here for the members. Be careful, guys. This is a scam stock. This news is false, and I promise you it'll go down the toilet all over again. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Right. Let's get bloody Mullen off my bloody screen. There you go. Bloody nonsense. Now then. VinFast. Oh yes, VinFast. We covered VinFast as well. Yes, we covered VinFast. Oh yeah. Anyone need a barge pole. I am selling mine if you're buying mine. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. Antonia Dela Cruz. I did say, nobody give me any more money, please. I'm not doing any more reviews until I've completed the list. However, you did it. Now I've got no choice. So I appreciate the very nice super chat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do 2 back-to-back reviews and then finish. I am way over time. I've got to get off. I've got lots of preparations for the earnings of Nvidia. But I never let people down. I always do what I say I'm going to do and all the rest of it. So I've got to now do 2 back-to-back reviews. Can anyone tell me, before I do the reviews, I'm going to do 2. Can anyone tell me, please, when you get older, do men get menopause? Right? Because my ears always itch. And apparently, it's a sign of menopause. My ears started itching about a year ago. They're always itching. And there's nothing wrong with my ears. And they're very clean. There's nothing growing in there. Don't anyone say that. But my ears always itch. It's like a little itch. It's like, you know, they just itch. And I Googled it. And apparently men can get a male menopause. When you get older, apparently you go through a few years of your ears itching. I tell you what, I'm going to say this right here, right now. Right? If there's a God, he's having a go at me. He doesn't like me very much. And shall I tell you why? Because they say God is responsible for everything. I'm going to tell you something right now. Right? Hair stopped growing out of my head, hence why I shave it into this very sexy look. And I think you agree it's very sexy, right? Everyone agrees it. Everyone. Apart from those who don't. Right? But here's where God's having a laugh at me. He's not said to me, Martyn, right, you can't grow hair anymore. No. If he said that, I would live with that and go, I'm getting older, it's fine. I can live with it. I'm getting older, my hair doesn't. No. God went one step further. He had to poke fun. He had to have a little go. What he did say was, there's no more hair going to grow out your head. We're moving it. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. You're still capable of growing hair. Oh, yeah. But I'm just going to move it. What do you mean? Well, you find out when you're 50. It comes out of your ears and your nose. It's shifted. The whole thing has shifted. What was coming out of my head comes out of my ears and my nose. Don't let anyone tell you when you get older you can't grow any hair anymore. Oh, you can. Don't worry. It comes out of your ear and your nose. It's God having a laugh. God is taking the piss. He said, right, you're not going to have any hair, but I am going to make it come out of your ear. And what's really weird is right on the edge of my ear, like this, on the edge there. I don't mean a bit of hair here. No. I mean on the rim, every now and again, a really big hair grows out. I have to pluck it. Bing! One hair on the rim of my ear just grows. And I'm not joking. If I don't pluck it or cut it, it will grow like 6 inches. It will come out here. It just like that, and I pull it out and go, why can't that grow there? What is the shift between there and there? If that hair would grow there, I'd be like Snoopy, you know, with a nice little. I'd wax it. Honestly, I'd wax it. I'd put wax on it. It'd come out. I might even dye it. I might even dye it red. In fact, I'd dye it red. No, I'd dye it green. I'd dye it green for money. I'd dye it green. But no, there. Is that why my ears are itching? Invisible airs. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. I want to be 20 again. I don't think getting old is fun. In fact, I'd go as far as saying it's rubbish. And God is doing it. He's laughing at me. He's laughing. Not here. Here and here. Don't get me started on your toes. What's all that about? I don't need a hair on my toe. I relax. I will relax now. I will get over it. I will get over it. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Portfolio is going to be green in a minute anyway. Making money is easy. Growing hair is a problem. Stopping itchy nose and itchy ear. I'm sick. I'm constantly. Leah goes, yeah, you can have menopause. Men can have menopause. They can have it in their ears. I'm not joking. You go and check that out. Right. Enough of this nonsense. What was the stock I was doing? Here we go. I've got to do 2 stocks now. SPGI. 2 stocks back to back. And I'm doing your Antonio de la Cruz straight away. I'm just doing this 1 stock first because I promised, but I'm doing yours straight away. The only way you get a stock straight away immediately is when it's $100 stock, right? That's the rules. Other than that, I will do it straight after this one, okay? I'm going to do 2 back to back. No talking, no messing around, straight into it. Okay, so this will be at end. At end, then ASTS. ASTS. Okay. Here we go. This is the end of the show now. Time for another stock review. This time S&P Global, SPGI. This is one requested by one of my members. And if you are a member of my channel and you do a super chat from $1, it'll go on the list. Higher up, it'll get done higher up on the list. Makes sense? In this review, I'm going to give you a full review on S&P Global. Very interesting, this one. It looks very interesting. I'm very excited to do it. So you might make some money on this one, and I'm going to share with you lots of information. So is the money printer on? Well, we're going to peruse over the numbers. We're even going to scratch our chin just a little bit and see if we can make money on this stock. During this review, I'm not only going to share with you the chart, but you can get much more information on Sunday with Sensei. He will do the buy zones, sell zones. Join him if you are a member on Sunday. Join him and he will do a full technical analysis on this chart. He provides that service for free for our members. We're also going to do a back test, how it compares to the S&P, latest news, latest ratings, what's going on, what others are saying about the stock, what about the website itself, what's going on. We're going to look at that. We're also going to look at the latest earnings. We're also going to go over deep dive into all the numbers. We're going to show you the balance sheet, who's buying, who's selling on the inside, short position, margins, you name it. We're going to provide you all this information and then provide you with all the software that you can do your own analysis, even further deep dive. Does that sound good? Of course it does. Best channel in the world. We're live all the time, providing our members the best live service. And in fact, we have the highest engagement rate of any channel on earth. 98% of our live viewers are members. Go and check it. Don't take my word for it, even though it's true. Go and check it, and I'd love you to come back to me and go, oh, yeah, you are. Even more than Mr. Beast, CNBC, Meet Kevin combined. Absolutely. So let's get straight into our review for this stock. Now, remember, it's very, very important. I only own the S&P. And I don't mean S&P Global. I mean S&P VU. I'm 100% invested. I don't own any other stocks. So I'm not pumping the stock. I'm not dumping the stock. I will rank number one for it, though. I rank number one for nearly all the stocks that we cover on YouTube. But I'm not here to pump and dump the stock. I'm just here to tell you all about it so you can make an informed decision. However, my stocks do rank. My videos do rank, and a lot of people get to hear about it. And we just had one a few moments ago with Tilray, and everyone went, I'm buying. And I went, oh my God. Carry on, do what you want, make some money. I don't care. If the reviews do well and everyone buys the stock and it goes up, that's great. Doesn't benefit me. I only care that my members make money. I just like helping people because I'm like that. All right, let's get straight into it. Okay, so we'll start from the beginning. If you like this content, tap the like button. If you love it, subscribe to the channel. Why? I don't know why. It's more important you watch, actually. Subscribing doesn't do anything. Watching is great. If you watch, I earn 1 cent per person per ad. So 3 ads in this video. When it goes out, I'll make 3 cents. There you go. That's how it works. Right, what is this stock? You might notice a similar pattern to the S&P 500. We'll see how it compares in a minute. S&P Global. Up 1,641% over time on this chart. This goes back to 2000. It may have been before then. We'll cover it in a moment. But look at that chart. Looks like the S&P, doesn't it? There's COVID. Look, March 2020. Was it? Hang on. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's COVID. And then we had this sell-off here. Let's go in deep dive. Have a look. S&P Global. What is this? Because straight away you're thinking it's the S&P 500, right? Engages in the provision of transparent and independent ratings, benchmarks, analytics, and data to the capital and commodity markets worldwide. It operates through the following segments: market intelligence, ratings, commodity, insights, mobility, indices, and engineering solutions. The market intelligence segment provides multi-asset class data and analytics integrated with purpose-built workflow solutions. The ratings segment is involved in credit ratings, research, and analytics, offering investors and other market participants information, ratings, and benchmarks. The Commodity Insights segment focuses on information and benchmark prices for the commodity and energy segments, energy markets. The Mobility segment offers solutions serving the full automotive value chain, including vehicle manufacturers, automotive suppliers, mobility service providers, retailers, and consumers. And finance and insurance companies. The engineering solutions segment engages in advanced knowledge discovery technologies, research tools, and software-based engineering decision engines to advance innovation, maximize production, and improve quality and reduce risk. The company was founded by James H. McGraw and John A. Hill in 1917. So it has a huge amount of history, headquartered in New York, New York. The listed name is SPGI, S&P Global. Interesting. I've never heard of it until now. Looks interesting so far. Founded in 1917, 40,000 employees. The CEO is Douglas L. Peterson. I would love Douglas L. Peterson on the show. I have a Meet the CEO series. I never sell or go to anyone offering my services, ever. Don't believe in it. I'm always about underselling and overperforming. If you would like Douglas on the show, and don't leave it to somebody else, this is what you do. Go to Investor Relations of the website. Just search S&P Global. Go to Investor Relations, email them and say, Martyn Lucas does an investor Meet the CEO series. Put them in contact with me, but you build the relationship. Don't pass it on to me. You build a relationship with them. Say, I'm an investor. Would love to have you on the show. Learn about the company. Learn about what you do. And Martyn Lucas will interview you. And my CEOs that have been on love it because it's just open and easy and free. It's unscripted. It's not for scammers. Dave Mitchell would never want to come on my show. That would be a joke. That would be brilliant. Be a slaughter, that would. And Peter Rawlinson and anybody else who wants to line up, I'd quite enjoy it, though. Right, but it's an unscripted event. Let them know, and I'd love to have them on the show. Right, let's carry on looking at this stock. If you were buying it on margin, 25%, so it's regarded just like the S&P 500, as low as it gets. Now, this is very interesting. I've never seen this. Never, ever seen this. No volume at all. People just hold it. They don't sell it. No one trades it. Volume, 0 today. I've never seen anything like it. You buy it and you leave it. I've never, ever seen that. No volume at all. What does that mean? I don't honestly know. I've never experienced this. Dividend yield, 0.72. We'll look at the dividend in a moment and see what that's all about. Price to earnings ratio, 47.58. So it's a lot more expensive than the S&P 500 by nearly double. 52-week high, 505. 52-week low, 340. No real volatility, just keeps trending upwards. 157 billion market cap. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Never seen a stock like it. Let's keep going. Let's look at, in fact, we'll do it another way. We'll look at the insiders another way. Morningstar don't ever use any of these ratings. They're paid to say whatever. It's a buy rating, 88%. Hold lever, no one selling. The bulls say S&P has demonstrated strong margin expansion given the relatively fixed nature of the firm's cost structure. Incremental revenue often flows to the bottom line. The bears are saying S&P's index business has benefited greatly from the shift to passive investing, which could see limited growth going forward as index levels have reached elevated multiples. I can see where they're coming from, but I don't see any sign of that slowing down. What about their earnings? Beating earnings, beat, keep rising. Earnings looks pretty good. October the 31st. If anybody wants me to cover the earnings, $5 super chat, I will cover the earnings for you, as long as you are a member. Who's buying the stock? MasterCard, Visa, Costco, the S&P 500, VU, Microsoft, all solid. No Mullens, no scam stocks, no idiots. No, all real solid investors buying. These people never sell. Look at all these stocks. All up, all green. I am loving it. Has the S&P turned green? Yep. Didn't I say today that the market would turn green? Didn't I say that? Let's do that because everything is overreacting for Nvidia earnings, and now we're going to rally back up and wait and see Tilray. You had an opportunity to buy Tilray this morning in my previous review, previous news. No surprise. We're coming into Nvidia. The touch line is just round the corner. A very, very interesting day. Everything is up here. All right, very good. Now then, let's move on to those insiders for a moment. Scroll down here. Robinhood. Who's buying this on Robinhood? Over time, you can see I'm not really interested in what Robinhood investors are doing. They're buying, they're selling, Nothing really much there going on. We know the volume is insignificant, so we're not interested in that. I do want to know which hedge funds, however, own this. So I'm going to go on to hedge funds. And what I'm seeing there is it looks like uninformative selling. Can you see that? It's equal. That means they just keep trimming. They buy and they trim, they buy and they trim, they buy and they trim. That's what it looks like. Fund management, TCI fund management buy 1,367 shares. Total shares they've got now, that's 4,634,000. Oh, hang on, 4 billion, I think that is. 4,638,400,000. Yes. Okay. Hedge funds are buying this. Now, when we sell, what are we doing there? When we sell it, okay, our selling is much smaller. Okay, long view. I'm just seeing who owns this stock to get an idea. Open a position. Okay, what about insiders? Insiders have just sold. Uninformative. Sorry, informative sell. Informative sell. Just trimmed off. How much this? Oh, 7,000 shares. Nothing. 3 million, that's nothing. Nothing to be concerned about there. So nothing there to worry me. I like the hedge funders. The selling is nothing. It's insignificant. Very, very small selling. Nothing at all to worry about there. Okay, we like all of that. Like it all so far. Let me go and look now at how it compares. If you like this so far, tap the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. I think you're going to like this one. This is interesting. Let me see. Right. Definitely the numbers are adding up. Let's go and look. Let's go and look deeper at these numbers. All right. Do you like that? A little bit of special effects. A little bit of special effects live in the show. I like to put it in. All right. I'm going to search for this. I didn't prepare this, but I'm going to add an extra element to this. So SPGI. Let's look at if they qualify for a dividend king. Right. Let's have a look here. I'm going to zoom this in. I'm going to go back to 2012. Right. Let's have a look. This is their June, September. Okay. It's March, April. Yes, it's quarterly payout. Now, what we're looking for is payout every quarter, never miss, and increase. If we've got a dividend payout increasing and always paying out, along with the growth, we've got something very, very exciting. 25 cents, 250. That looks like a one-off, though. That's a one-off bonus payment. Look at that in December. 28, 30, 30, 30, 33, 33, 36, 36, 36, 41, 41, 41, 50, 50, 50, 57, 57, 67, 67, 77, 77, 77, 85, 85, 90, 90, 90, 91, 90, 91. Okay, so what we've got here is paying out every quarter, and we've got increasing dividends with an increasing price. This is good. Growth and an increasing dividend. Very, 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 very good. Liking everything I'm seeing so far. What about backtest, the S&P? The S&P, if you put in 2015, so we've got a nice bit of time here, 9 years. If you put $10,000 in the S&P, you 3x'd 9 years. Remember, you double every 7. 9 years, you 3x'd. That's the average. 3x. That's good. Normally, that would be good. Look at this. S&P Global, 6x. 6 times your money. Wow. Very impressed. This is the blue line, S&P Global. This is the green line, S&P 500. Look at this. It basically exaggerates everything. If the market is going up, you can see it exaggerates the growth. If it goes down, there was COVID. Look. It exaggerates it. So it does it basically. It does the growth on steroids, but it bounces back very quick. You can see here it came down, but there had been an opportunity here back in 22 to buy some more. Then it followed the S&P, and now it's accelerating again. This looks very nice. That's how it compares to the S&P. There's the chart. Now, if you want the buy zones, the sell zones, and all the levels, join Sensei on Sunday, and he will give you these. You really want to do that. If you add my review to the technical review with Sensei on Sunday, he will provide you buy zones, sell zones, support levels, and he'll find all of those. And obviously, if you can trade this on the way up, you can just keep making money. This is very interesting. I like it. I'm glad whoever it was. I think it was Frederick who brought me this one. Thank you very much indeed. I like it. Let's move on. Now then, an analyst. Remember, I'm always going to throw the analysts under the bus because Seeking Alpha analyst can be anyone. I'm an analyst for Seeking Alpha. I'm not a financial advisor, yet I am an analyst for Seeking Alpha. Right? No problem at all. They're saying buy. Take it with a grain of salt. Wall Street, buy. Quant, the AI, hold. No one selling. We're all good here. Valuation F. It's expensive. It's twice the S&P. No one seems to care though. They keep buying it. So what you're looking for is a pullback on this one. Obviously it performs well. Obviously it's got a good dividend. Obviously it's well run. It's got history, got management, all good. Consistency. However, wait for a pullback. Just wait for a pullback because there always is, right? Valuation's expensive. Growth B-. Profitability A. Doesn't get better. Momentum B-. It's up from C. Revisions A+, up from B and D. Maybe there's not going to be a pullback right now. Okay, there's that. Now, if you like my Seeking Alpha presentation, links are below in the video and everything else when you watch it later on. But live, there it is in the chat. If you want the Seeking Alpha $25 off and free trial, that's the software I'm using. I've got some more information here. CME and S&P Global mull sale of joint venture, Austria report. This is just out. This is 5 days ago, so it's very new. So CME Group and S&P Global were reportedly mulling a sale of their joint venture, Austria, which offers post-trade solutions in the foreign exchange and derivatives markets. The firms are working with advisors to search for buyers for the joint venture, Bloomberg reported, citing people familiar with the matter. The joint venture might be valued between $2 billion to $4 billion, including debt, the report added. Austria was launched by CME and IHS Markit in 2021. The joint venture at the time incorporated the former's optimization businesses, Trioptima and Reset, and the latter's market serve in 2022. SPGI had acquired IHS Markit. Some latest news. What about this? S&P Global sells FinCentric unit from IHS Markit deal to private equity firm, August 15th. I'm just going to read you the headlines for that because that was just like 12 days ago or so. Okay. Let me give you the website. This is their website, which is spglobal.com, just to show you how it all looks and how they put it all together. To navigate the challenges of today, decision makers need transparency and clarity to guide the right decisions. S&P Global is here to make this happen. We combine data, technology, and expertise to unlock the world's most expansive insights across markets and industries. This is essential intelligence. Very nice website, by the way. We accelerate progress from customers across the financial spectrum, from investors seeking growth and value to corporates building the future. Okay, that's enough of that, I think. Let's look at their latest earnings. Our quarterly revenue achieved a new record of $3.549 billion, increasing 14% year over year. GAAP operating margin increased over 1,100 basis points, and adjusted operating margin increased 450 basis points, driving 102% growth in GAAP EPS and 30% growth in adjusted EPS, respectively, year over year. The company expects to execute additional accelerated share repurchases, ASR, totaling $1.5 billion in the coming weeks. Okay, so we've now got repurchasing as well. The company is raising its full year 24 guidance, now calls for revenue growth of 8% to 10%, GAAP diluted EPS in the range of $11.15 to $11.40, and adjusted diluted EPS in the range of $14.35 and $14.60. Okay, it's just onwards and upwards. If we look at this, this looks very, very good indeed. Wow. Everything about this looks good. Let me now go over my numbers using my software. Let's do that right now. Okay, let's have a look at it. Now, I'm now going to provide you the link to this. This is very interesting. This is my alpha spread. My alpha spread, I'm friends with the CEO, and I brought you the best deal that is available anywhere. There you go, alpha spread. There's a link, and if you're watching this later, I'll put the link below. Let's first of all look at the valuation. Here we go. So, S&P Global, base case scenario, overvalued by 23%. Best case scenario, 1%. I can do that. For a growth stock, a growth company with everything ticking all the boxes, I can overpay by 25%. You're overpaying. It is expensive, but it will grow into the price. It seems to just keep catching up with itself. So 6 months from now, you'll be undervalued and you'll be glad you bought it. This is absolutely a buy from me. If you can get a pullback, then great, you buy some more. But I would get in and I'd buy a position in this if I was investing myself. I like everything I'm seeing here. I would buy a position and then I would buy more on a pullback. But 6 months from now, you're not going to care. 23% overvalued. I can live with that. No DCF warnings. It's reliable. It's reliable. We're good. We're golden. Look at this. Oh. This is like that other stock I discovered the other day. What was it? The land buying stock in Texas or America. Remember that one? I love when you discover great stocks like this. Revenue up 3% and continuing. Steady growth, no dips. Operating income up 7%. Thank you, Leah. Can I give you this? You will be in the making of a video right now. There you go. You'll go down in history. There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you, Leah. There's my coffee. The only thing I ever sell are my mugs. Stacey Bailey can't make these. Do you like that, Stacey? Get yourself a mug. Go to my shop. Under the video. If you buy a mug, I guarantee you'll all make money. I guarantee I'll make money. I'll make about $3 on a mug. That's all I make. But I know they're expensive, but they're one-offs, right? So there you go. Quality counts, right? Anyway, get yourself a mug. Underneath the shop, you can see it. Buy it now. If you buy it now, Stacey says, hi, Leah. If you go, she loves your mug, by the way, loves it. If you go to the shop and buy a mug, it'll appear in minutes in Discord. And by the end of this video, I want to go to Discord and see who's bought something from the shop. All right, just click on any item right now under the video. And if you do it live right now, and buy something, a t-shirt, a mug, a hat, it'll appear in Discord, and by the end of the video, I'll see who's bought something. Don't let me down. I don't want to get to the end of the video and I've sold nothing. It just makes me look bad, right? Now I've said it. It's going to make me look bad. People are going to go, not one person bought anything. Right, okay. Net income, 0.18% up. Financing cash flow, up 16%. Investing cash flow, operating cash flow, up 19%. I don't know what to say about this. I'm trying to find something I don't like, and there really isn't anything. 61 in assets. Now we've got a proper company. Look, remember I always talk about, you don't want a company with buckets of cash. Otherwise, you just buy the money. You buy the money yourself. You know, you're not getting anything as a shareholder owning a company that holds cash. Just use your own cash and just earn 5% from it. It was easy, right? 61 billion in assets, 2 billion in cash. That's what we want. We want cash, but we don't want 80% cash. Otherwise, what are you? Just a pot of money. I can be a pot of money for myself. Perfect. Lovely. Got cash, 2 billion. 26 liability, 50% expenses. Okay. Let's see how much debt they got. Long-term debt, 11 billion. That is nearly half of their liabilities. Now I'm kind of seeing a little bit how they're growing like this. They are spending money. 11 billion in long-term debt. Look, 43% there is long-term debt. But with such a strong business, with rates coming down, that's going to be a huge catalyst for them. They're going to benefit from rates coming down. And normally I don't like to see 50% liabilities. I like to see 80% assets, 20% liabilities, low debt, enough money to pay off the debt. That's the perfect balance sheet. We don't have that, but the strength of this business, the strength of the assets, when rates come down, they're going to get a catalyst. This is going to be another draw for a draw up for the stock. Good. Operating margin, 68%. Brilliant. 40%. Net margin, 25%. FCF margin, 35%, increasing. ROCE is 10%. Now, if you want full definitions of all of these, if you use my software, and I've given you the link in the chat, go and use it, and you can get more information on all this. If you're watching the video later in the recording, I will give you all the links below. ROIC, 7%. Nothing negative. Everything's positive. ROE, 9%. Steady. Like it. What about profitability score? 69%. Well, they're not a tech business, are they? It's not a software business. Very, very good. 69%. Not perfect, but very, very good. I suspect the balance sheet's going to be good too. 59. Not perfect. That amount of debt, not perfect. It's not an Apple. It's not an Amazon. Solvency score, 59. Okay? It's a good business. It's got a bit of debt. Solvency score isn't perfect, but it's not going anywhere. It's not going bust. It's been around forever. It's fine. Let's move on down. Here you go. Here's the downside. It's expensive right now. Worst case scenario, 20% downside. I can live with that because I would just say I had $1,000 and I put 80% in. I'd be all in on this because I think 6 months from now you're going to be up. So I'd go $800. I would keep $200 at 80%. I'd keep $200 to buy a dip. If it goes down 20%, I'd love it. I'd love it. I'd buy more. Then I'd be all in and I'd be fine. 10% average. So we're around about the S&P. Not surprising. We're around about the S&P. 10%. You've got a forecast, a highest forecast of 20%. So if you want the S&P 500, you might not get as much as that, but you won't get that. So the S&P 500 is going to give you more stability. It isn't going to drop 20%, right? But it's not going to give you that. I think the S&P is going to give you that. Okay? So it's more growth, slightly more risk. What do you want? Okay? What about short interest? Fantastic. No one's shorting it. You're not going to get a short squeeze, obviously. This sort of stuff doesn't short squeeze. No short squeeze, and you're not going to get no downward pressure either. No one's shorting it. It's like Apple, hardly any short, like less than 1%. Very good. Okay, competition. You can go and check the competition out. I'll give you access to my software. You can go and check the links. We talked about ownership 2 months ago. That's a little bit out of date. Should I cover it? No, there's no point me playing that back. Not for 2 months ago. Not much point. Not relevant, I don't think. So we'll leave that. The dividend we've talked about. Right, that's it. Let me give you a roundup of this stock. I like what I'm seeing. I like it. It's a buy from me. No question about it. No question about it. Dividends always paying out. Dividends always improving, advancing all the time. It's slightly expensive right now. Well, it is twice the price of the S&P. However, the S&P is actually good value right now. So it's not that expensive. It's not that expensive. It's just not as cheap as the S&P. But you've got the extra growth, but then you've got the extra potential for downturn. You've got exemplary management, been around forever, working well, good capital, balance sheet is great, not excellent. It's not going to go bust. I would buy 80. I'd put 80% of my money in that I'd allocated for this stock, not 80% all in. The 80% of the allocation for this stock. Leave 20% on the sidelines. If I get a 10%, 20% drop, that's potential, then that's fine. I don't mind. It's going to bounce back from there. I'm okay with it. We've got earnings increasing. We've got guidance increasing. Everything about this looks good. I have no issue with this. This is a good one for me. So there you go. It's a buy from me, and that's the way I'm playing it. All right, click above my head for all the links down below in the description. You'll find all the links as well for Alpha Spread, Seeking Alpha, Sensei on Sunday. You want to get the trading positions with this on Sensei. Every Sunday, 3 p.m. Central, he'll give you all the information. I would strongly recommend you do that. And over here, I will put my Alpha Spread playlist. I've reviewed over 200 stocks now. I'll be soon saying 300 at this rate. 200, and down here, I'll create a playlist for SPGI. Thank you, Frederick, for asking me to do this all the way over there from Sweden. Thank you very much indeed. That's it. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right, as promised, one last review. Now, I am saying to people, do not give me any money. Oh, hang on. Did I sell any merchandise? I didn't check. No. I'm glad I forgot to check. Where is it? Merchandise. No, I didn't. I'm glad I forgot to check because I would have looked stupid. Anyway, Frederick, that was for you. That was for you. Now then, we seem to be working better today, don't we? I've changed my dark mode settings, and we seem to be running a lot lower on RAM. Yeah, a lot lower. Interesting. Okay, maybe I've found the solution. I don't know. Okay. Thanks, Martin. Dip my toe in. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Frederick, thanks for the review. I'm in. There we go. Yeah. But I do have get to the chopper phone cases. I have phone cases, but they're just Martyn Lucas. I don't have get to the chopper. No, I don't have that. You're right there, Stacey Bailey. You give the best reviews on YouTube. Thorough and helpful. Oh, I love it. I love you all, guys. I love this job. It's the best job in the world. Really is. Hi, Martin. This looks interesting as we invest in S&P 500 via Robinhood in the UK. Hi, Martin. This looks interesting as we can't invest in the S&P 500 in Robinhood in the UK, just using Nvidia at present. Is S&P Global on Robinhood UK? Because I have Robinhood UK. I have that. Perhaps your ears itch from the hair tickle. There's no hairs. Stop it. Love me. Love my dog. I have VN. Right. Okay. In France, it's good luck when a pigeon excrement's on your head. There's nothing good luck about that. In Vietnam, those long hairs are a sign of good luck and wealth, so nobody pulls them out, even on their faces. Really? I'm not doing that. Sod that. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm not doing it. Bloody menopause. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, it is. Oh, right. I've got some exciting now. We're going to do our next review, ASTS. At the moment, there's a big deal going on Robinhood. Last night, somebody clicked on my Robinhood referral and won $200. And I know this because I did. I get what you got. You asked Leah last night. I was jumping all over the lounge. I went, oh, someone's clicked on one of my referrals last night. And I looked on it, $200 last night. So I'm going to give you the review, because my review thing, because there's obviously some good stuff going on at Robinhood at the moment. Let me see if I can show you it. Where is it? I'm trying to show you so I can... here it is. All right. Dennis F. Is Dennis F. I don't know who that would be. It might be someone's... have we got a Dennis? No. Okay, you ready? Look at this. I won this last night, which means you did as well. Look at this. Dennis F. Bonus stock for inviting Dennis F. $200. Yay! I couldn't believe it. I've never had 200. So if you are watching right now, I've got to stop saying that. Because of course they're watching right now. They wouldn't know, would they? Right? I've got this for you. If you are in the US, sign up for Robinhood right now. You might get $200 worth of stock. Obviously, something's happening with my referral. There it is. Do it right now. Set it up. Hopefully, you get $200. If you are in the UK, because yes, I have a UK account as well. There is Robinhood UK. I'll give it you twice. Go and do it. We're giving away free money, it seems, at the moment. So that's very exciting, right? Okay, there you go. Last review before we go. Look at this. Look at this rally today. Am I surprised? Nope. Are we going to hit an all-time high tomorrow? Yep. 113,000 is my all-time high. I'm loving it. Right. Okay. What was the name of that stock? SPGI. We're about to do our last review. Okay. So that was, what time was that? That wasn't the end at all. It's very confusing. That was what, two hours? I'd say, was it 2 hours I started that? 2 hours. 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours. Right. Then follow up, and this time is 2:31. 2:31. Update here on S&P Global, SPGI. I just did a full analysis on this, and I wanted to give you the sentiment of my viewers who are watching me. These are investors, small and large, around the world, 64 countries. This is the reaction from them to give you a sentiment of how people see my take on the stock and whether it's a buy or not. Thanks for the review. This was the person who asked me to do it. I'm in. Pizza Tim said, thanks Martin, dip my toe in. There you go, he's bought in. Skittles from Vietnam, we have members all over the world. You give the best reviews on YouTube, thorough and helpful. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, it is. It is available on Robinhood UK. Robinhood UK, look below in the description, and I've got a referral. You can get some free stocks today. Yes, I just bought more. Thomas Morrow, yes, it is. I just bought more. And Ernesta said, yes, I have 10 of its shares on Robinhood UK. So there you go. You're buying it as we talk about it. Fantastic. I just want to bring that update. And if you want the free stocks, look below in the description. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Over here, I shall put the Alpha Spread playlist where I've reviewed over 200 stocks. Won't be long before I say 300, I'm sure. Down here, I'll put the playlist for S&P Global. You can go into the analysis. I strongly recommend you watch that, of course, because if you watch it, I'll earn 3 cents per person, because there'll be about 3 ads in that video. But more importantly, to benefit you, join Sensei on Sunday, where he'll do a technical chart for you, 3 p.m. Central. The link's below, and also it's on the homepage of our channel, 3 p.m. Central every Sunday. Check that out. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Good morning, my friend. Big day for us tomorrow for everybody. Nvidia can't wait to watch a program about it. Fantastic. Petro Cladis will cover it all. You want to be a member by tomorrow? Yes, I do that as well. Okay. I'm going to do this last review. Is our friend in? Is Antonio de la Cruz? Are you here? Antonio de la Cruz, are you here? Your review is coming up in a couple of seconds. Are you here? $236 NVDA. Yes. Okay. Just right after this, minute, 2 minutes, no more. I'm going to finish the show with your reviews. Okay. How can I best do this? YouTube. Right. Here we go. Nvidia, final video. No more videos on Nvidia before the event itself. The reason for this video is because we are going to get probably the most important earnings in years, at least since COVID, tomorrow night. It's going to be a huge event. As we can see today, no surprise, Nvidia is bouncing up again. Yesterday, many of you got fearful, sold out. You're already now chasing the stock back up. The reason for this final video, there'll be no more updates, no more information on Nvidia until the earnings, is because we're going to offer extra services, information tomorrow night on Nvidia. It's going to set the entire market for the rest of the year. I believe it's going to be 130 within minutes, 130 on the earnings, 140, 150, $200 within 12 months. The S&P going to go up 10%. It's going to bring everything up, not just going to benefit Nvidia. Everything's going to go up. Amazon, Apple, all of this stuff is going to go up. We're going to provide extra services, though, and it's going to be incredibly busy, so I wanted to give you the full information so you don't miss out on this event. It's not just going to be a normal earnings. It's going to be an explosive earnings and a lot of opportunity, a lot of money, a lot of information, and we don't want anyone to miss out. This is the event, and this is what we're going to do. The event now is 27 hours away. I do expect potentially 10,000 people watch us live. That is a huge number to predict when I only have 30,000 subscribers, 33,000 subscribers. But I do believe this is going to happen. We've already got 37 people liked the event already. You can see it just there, look, 37, which is quite surprising. People are becoming members, as you can see, just for the event itself. Look at all these new members coming in here, lots of them. We're just getting more and more all the time. So we want to be able to provide the best service of any channel. And remember, we're not here to pump the stock. I only own the S&P. I'm not here to sell videos. I'm here to serve my members and provide the most honest, most comprehensive, real service in the world. And it's why we rank #1 for the stock right now, which is incredible as we're such a small channel. I think people are fed up with people that just make videos to sell videos as opposed to going live, serving the public, which is what I'm trying to do. So tomorrow night, during the earnings, we're going to be providing extra services for our members. If you want to become a member, it's only a couple of bucks. We will be providing the stream for everyone. You don't have to be a member. However, I want to be able to provide extra services for the members. So we're going to provide technical charts and everything else, how you can trade this. I'm going to give you a link to Sensei, who will provide you with the buy zones, the sell zone, the support levels, all the rest of it. That's members only. That's members only if you want to know the precise levels to buy and sell. Special event with Sensei, and I will give, and everyone who's a member will be able to request specific levels and buy zones, sell zones with Sensei, and he will draw up charts for you and explain it all. And Sensei has been so accurate and so reliable because he partners with me with the same intention to help people, not just sell videos. So you'll get access to that. Also, during the live event itself, there'll be full analysis. We'll, of course, provide you with the live stream, all the breakdown of the earnings, what you're going to get. We'll listen to it intently. Then I will optimize the audio so it will go out in 4K and improved audio so you can watch it later. So if you're watching different time zones around the world, there'll be the edited version to provide a better quality experience. There'll be live phone-ins. You'll be able to call in, be live on the show, and ask questions before and after. That'll be members only. There'll be moments throughout the show, moments throughout the earnings that will switch in and out of members only. Because if we get busy, and I know we're going to get very busy, I want to make sure that every single member who's paid a couple of bucks, that's all it is, gets their questions answered. Can I sell here? Can I trade here? Where do we see it going? What do you think about that comment? As the CEO Jensen delivers his remarks, there'll be comments. We won't interrupt him, but there'll be comments and dialogue, and you want to be able to ask questions and get them answered live throughout the event. So if you want to become a member of our channel, if you go to the membership link on our page, I'll show you where that is. If I click here to the channel, you can see right there is membership. That's where you become a member from a couple of bucks. People become members of our channel because they want to support the live shows. That's why they do it. And in return, I give you 20 times back what you put in. I'm always underselling and over-delivering. That's the policy of my channel, and to help people not sell videos. So join us. This is the last video. There's going to be no more videos of me talking about Nvidia now until afterwards. There you go. Join us for that. It's going to be a big event, biggest event ever on our channel, and we aim to provide the best service possible to everyone, but also giving extra focus to our members. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Over here is the event of the decade. It's probably the most important earnings since COVID up here, and it could set the market and send us spiraling upward. And down here, I will put more in. I'll put the playlist for Nvidia. So there's the event and there's the playlist. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right, here we go. ASTS. Let's line it up. Thank you very much for that wonderful super chat. You're very, very naughty. I wasn't going to do any more added to the list, but you sneaked in somehow. Don't quite know how you got in, but there you go. SpaceMobile. Okay. Fight Channel. I've been seeing Fight Channel say this all over my channel. I'll be leaving comments. Do you really think so? Do you really think so, Fight? Or is it a joke? I can't work out whether you're joking or not. I've not been able to work out whether you're joking or not. Do you really think it's going to sell off? I don't think so. I think there might be some profit taking, but I'm looking at where it goes next, not the initial reaction. Fight Channel, do you want to call in at the end of this? I'm just doing ASTS as my final review. I'd like you to call in. That'd be good. Okay. Just setting it all up. Just bear with me. Okay. Nearly there. This is my last one before I go. Okay. That's an interesting position. Okay. Okay, here we go. Last review. At end. Now, folks, this is the last live show there's going to be now until the earnings tomorrow night. No closing bell. No opening bell. It's going to be all Nvidia tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to go early for the earnings. That's it. No closing bell. No opening bell. Got a lot of preparation for the earnings. I've got lots of videos to premiere. And they'll all be live chat. There'll be live chat so you can talk to the community, keep the family going, and everything else, okay? So there'll be lots of that tomorrow, but there'll be no live shows. There'll be live premieres. I'll be in the chat with you. You can chat to each other, but it's all about preparing for Nvidia, okay? It's just too big to try to fit anything else in, so I'm going to be focused on this. Okay, here we go. Time for another stock review. This time we are talking ASTS. AST SpaceMobile. Let's have a look at it. Very interesting, this one. A lot of movement recently. It's been trending downwards with some opportunity to buy, but now we've got a massive rally for the first time in its history. Let's see why. Let's see what's going on. Maybe it's a buy for you. Remember, I don't own the stock. I only own the S&P. No one from the company sponsors or pays me to talk about it. I'm simply doing it as a request to one of my members to give you the most honest review you're going to see on YouTube TV. Tap the like button if you like this. Consider subscribing to the channel. In this review, you're going to see lots of information, including we're going to start off with the basic line chart. We're going to go through and look at the company and show you all the financials. Who's buying, who's selling, are they making any money, what's their debt position looking like, inside trading, what's all that about. We're also going to share with you, go over and show you the latest news, take a look at the website. We're also going to look at their latest earnings, latest reviews, and all the rest of it. All of this is going to go on as well. And we've also got a back test with the S&P, looking at the chart. All of this is going to be provided and hopefully give you the information that you need to make an informed decision whether it's a stock that you want to buy or not. Is this a stock that can go to the moon? AST SpaceMobile. What do you think? Can we zip through space? You like that one? I created that one myself. You like that? It's pretty good. And then hopefully land on the moon. If you look closely, you'll see my reflection. That's how much detail I put in. Most people don't even pay attention. But anyway, what do you think? As we go into space with AST SpaceMobile, we are talking about 5G in space. We're going to zip through space. We're going to provide you with all the information. But most importantly, what you're all concerned about is, can we make money with the stock? Is there money to be made? Well, we're going to look at that as well. Is the money printer firmly on? Let's scratch our chin. Let's rub the chin and go, let me see. Okay, let's start with it right now. I make all these videos live. I have no editors, no one helping me. I run everything myself in this TV studio, and I hope you like this live content. I don't make videos and edit them. I just do them live like this. It took me 2 years to build the studio so I can do it like this. Right. Let's get into it. Here we go. So we're going to start off nice and simple with the basic line chart. Here we go. What is AST SpaceMobile? Zoom in. AST SpaceMobile engages in building a broadband cellular network in space. Think of it, a cellular network in space. I've always wanted that. Just in case I nip to the moon, I want to be able to text my mum and say, put the kettle on. Just saying. Right, in space, to operate directly with standard, unmodified mobile devices based on an extensive IP and patent portfolio, patent, depending from the US, the UK. It focused on providing mobile broadband services with global coverage to all end users without the need to purchase special equipment. The company was founded by Abel Avalon on May 31st, 2017, and is headquartered in Midland, Texas, just down the road from me. I might pop in and see them. All right, ASTS, around since 2017, quite new, Midland, Texas, 489 employees, and Abel Avalon. If you'd like Abel Avalon on the show, we have a Meet the CEO series. Please do email investor relations and ask them to be on the show. Build up a relationship with them. Tell them that you're an investor and you'd love to learn more about the company. We rank number one for most of the stocks that we cover, and I'm sure we could draw a lot of attention to the stock. Not to pump it, not to dump it. I only own the S&P, but to provide them with information and investors with information about the company. If you are buying at a margin, it's regarded as fairly high risk, 60%. I gather that's because of the recent, everything's been trending down until now. Average volume, 33 million. The volume today is just under 6. Okay. 52-week low, 197. 52-week high, 39.08. So you can see it's been trending down despite we are up at the moment. Okay, let's go down. Look here, I'll come on to the ownership, the hedge funders in a moment. We'll do that in more detail. But is it a buy? 100%. 100%. I've never seen that. Morningstar. Very rare you see that. No hold, no sell, just buy, 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 buy. However, Morningstar are paid to review the stock. No one pays me to review the stock. I just get a tip from a member to say, could you talk about it? No one from the company says, could you review our stock? A bit like JD Power being employed as a marketing agency from Chevrolet saying, can we have an award for the best car in America? It's ridiculous. I don't know why anyone even pays attention to it, but that's what happens. Anyway, what about the earnings? Well, we're still losing money. That's not surprising, is it, with a company like this? I don't see many people setting up house on the moon yet and requesting 3G or 5G cellular service. I know, I'm only joking. There's more to it than that, of course. Right? But nevertheless, you have to explain these things. Some people will go, he just doesn't get it. He thinks it's all about sending a text to his mum. Yeah, I know. Right, so the stock is losing money and been trading sideways. Not really doing much, just going sideways. But we've had a massive, massive miss recently. So why is the stock going up? Why is the stock going up when we've just had this huge miss? That's unusual, right? We're expecting to lose 22 cents a share. We lost 51 cents a share. It's our biggest miss ever. What's going on? Could it be guidance? Could it be where the stock goes next? Could it be short interest? I don't know. Let's have a look. Is it a short squeeze? Why it's popped up? I don't know. We'll cover all that in a minute. Anyway, that's it for the main basic chart. Let's now go over to this position here and see who's buying and selling on the inside. First of all, scroll down here, insiders, Robinhood. We're not really interested in which Robinhood, what Robinhood investors think of it, other than the sentiment. And as you can see, it's generally buying. I'm more interested in insiders and hedge funders, if I'm honest. Let's have a look. Hedge funds. Nothing wrong with my Robinhood fellow investors, but I care about what the hedge funds are doing. Let's see who's recently dumped the stock. Recently dumped it. Let's have a little look. We've got, there we go. No Street GPLP. Jeff Osher just closed a position of 2,500,000. He sold it all. He sold it all. No shares. Took his money out. I'm out. I'm down the road. Opened a position though. Entry Point Capital and Hussman Strategic. They opened much smaller positions, but nevertheless, they've recently opened a position. But we just had some profit taking. That doesn't surprise me with such a rally, especially on a miss. It doesn't come too much of a surprise, does it? Insiders. Well, they've been selling recently. Back in March, May, but nothing really now. That's interesting. When the stock has rallied, they could have sold. They haven't. That's interesting. So what have we got here? Uninformative buy. So this is not sentiment. This is just automatic buying. And in fact, cumulative via grants and awards. So they're just basically paying themselves in awards. No big deal here. Nothing to worry about there. Nothing negative there. They're just paying themselves in shares. So it's a little bit. So nothing to worry about there. Let me scroll back up to the top, and let's go and dive now into some much more detail. Now, if you want the buy zones, the sell zones on the chart, the person to speak to is not me. The expert in the chart reading is Sensei. Does a fantastic job, extremely well. Join Sensei on Sunday. I'll give you the link below, and he will give you all the buy zone, sell zone, support levels every Sunday, 3 p.m. Central, to find your positions to trade this. How does it compare to the S&P? Well, if we look at this, you can see the S&P is in green and AST SpaceMobile is in blue, going back from 2020. We've only got 4 years to really compare it. So as you can see, it followed the S&P relatively for a while, and then it fell off, been coming down, trending down, and all of a sudden, boom, if you bought it here, boy, would you be happy. That's why, obviously, some of those hedge funds have trimmed off here. Makes perfect sense. Insiders are just holding, though, which is nice to see. But now we've beaten the S&P. So if you put $10,000 back in 2020 and reinvested the dividends on the S&P, you've now got $18,000. Near 2x. Very, very good. But you've got a 2x now, but only happened recently on AST. So we like that. All right, very, very good. That's how it trends with the S&P. Let's have a look at the ratings here, how they've changed over time. Seeking Alpha analyst. Again, I'm an analyst. You don't have to be a financial advisor to be able to talk on this stock. You just have to have an opinion and prepared to do so. They're saying buy. Wall Street saying strong buy, more interested in that. And the AI software saying hold, more interested in that. Growth has gone from A to B+. Profitability, A- is now A. That's good. The company making expected to make more money. Momentum, C+ to A+. That's good, but revisions of B- down to D. So some positive news there. In the factor grades there. Now, if you like Seeking Alpha, I have a referral, so you get $25 off. It's the only way you get a discount from Seeking Alpha, and also you get a free trial. You don't get any of that without my referral. You pay the full price and don't get a free trial. So you might as well try that. Okay, that's in the chat, and I'll also post it below if anybody wants that. Let's look at the latest numbers. This is just a couple of days ago, and they missed on earnings. Normalized actual was 51, and it was they missed by 29 cents. The revenue was 900,000. Revenue surprise beat by 25. Okay, so we did get a revenue surprise beat, but the stock missed on earnings. Let me just check how that appears on here. There we go. Estimated 22, and in fact, it was 51. There we go. I'm just double checking my numbers. That is correct. Always like to double check the numbers because some of these services can be wrong, and I like to always check. All right, let me go over to this. Now, this is the news just out a few days ago. AST SpaceMobile soars to new high with September launch on track. This is what it's about. Is it a buy the rumor, sell the news? Well, it is the news. It is happening, but nevertheless, they might dump when it actually happens. Let's have a look and see all about it. Okay. AST SpaceMobile jumped 38% Thursday morning. That was just a few days ago, reaching a new all-time high following a report with revenues in line and the company confirming it was on pace for a commercial satellite launch in the coming weeks, a key catalyst. The jump was the stock's biggest since May, when Verizon committed $100 million to a partnership with the space-based wireless service provider. ASTS stock rose more than 69% on May 29th. But key to earnings this quarter was ASTS updating the progress of launch plans for its first 5 commercial satellites. The Bluebird satellites arrived in Cape Canaveral, Florida, last week after final assembly in Texas and are now in final preparation for a mission via Falcon 9, of course, SpaceX. They're now set for an orbit and launch window in the first half of September. We are shifting from research and development to full-scale production and commercialization of our space-based cellular broadband network. CEO Chairman Abel Avellan said on the company's earnings call, "Our technology is proven, patented, England, America, and validated. Our commercial ecosystem is in place and growing. We are funded to achieve our near-term goals and reach initial revenue. Our business is now accelerating." With the first commercial satellites, the company has targeted nearly 100% geographical coverage of the continental United States for its direct satellite to cell phone service offering. Initial service for AT&T and Verizon beta testers will begin after a few months. Among Wall Street analysts raising targets Thursday, UBS boosted its objective to 30 million from a previous 13. $30. Sorry, did I say million there? UBS boosted its objective to $30 from a previous 13. I like to always correct myself. All right. Okay. We've got a strong buy from Wall Street, a hold from Quant. Anything over here? Let me read you this as well. We've got a business update. We just covered a bit of the earnings. Let me just read just one paragraph of this. "We stand at a pivotal moment for AST SpaceMobile," said Abel Avellan, founder, chairman, CEO of AST SpaceMobile. "The arrival of our first 5 commercial satellites at a launch site marks the culmination of years of relentless, innovative and perseverance in partnership with industry leaders like AT&T, Google, Verizon, Vodafone, and Rakuten. Among others, the upcoming orbital launch is a significant step forward, fulfilling our mission to eliminate dead zones and empower communities worldwide with space-based cellular broadband connectivity." I love it. I love it so far. However, is it too late to buy the stock? Is it too expensive? Well, I'm now going to show you the numbers, but I strongly recommend that you join Sensei on Sunday, and he will provide you the buy zones, the sell zones, the support levels. If you are a member and members only, you can request technical information from Sensei to find the levels to trade and make money. End of the day, that's what investors do. They're looking to make money. But is it all worth buying right now? What is the business? What is their balance sheet looking like? Is it too expensive? Let's have a look at the numbers right now. So tap the like button if you like this and subscribe and ring the bell. Here's the most important part. We're now going to use Alpha Spread. I know the CEO and I have the best deal that anyone has. All my members, live chat now, get 10% off, free trial. Everyone watching the video, look below in the comments and you'll find the link to this. This is the most important part of the review to see if it all adds up from a money point of view. Okay, let's do it right now. Here we go. All right, so if we look here, and it's a reliable intrinsic valuation. It's overvalued by 57%. So I only overpay 25%. I don't change that rule for anyone. It's expensive right now. It's rallied right now. Can it continue? We don't know. Can it grow into the stock? I don't know. We'll look at the numbers right now. Best case scenario, if things go well, and as we might expect, it is undervalued. That's very worth noting. Overvalued by 96%. If you look at the worst case scenario is the satellite blows up in space and doesn't work. All right, obviously. Base case, it is a bit expensive. So because I like the industry and like potentially where we're going, I don't know yet. I've not looked at the balance sheet. I don't know how well funded it is. I don't know if it can survive. I don't know if it's got a good balance sheet. We'll do all that now. But I would say if I like this, if I was buying this now, I would put down marker shares. 25%, yeah, I'd put 75, 80% in. I would keep my other 20% of allocation for a dip and a pullback after the event itself, because there's probably going to be some set selling. We've already seen some not insiders, but hedge funders trimming off. Makes perfect sense. However, I'd like to be in. This could run and run, right? This could be a lot more for this company. Best case scenario, 51%. But I would be looking for a pullback, and so I'd be putting 50% in now and then holding the rest back. All right, that's what I would be doing. Right, let's scroll down. Let's see if the balance sheet adds up. Now then, let's start with revenue. Revenue. When was the most recent? September 24. That's an estimate. There we go. That's our most recent report, June 29th. 1.4 million, nothing really. But now it takes off. 58 million, S-curve. Everybody wants to see an S-curve in their business. Up 180%, and now we fly. Revenue, good. Projections, great. Operating income, down 2%. Net income, down 60%. But look how it's expected to increase. That's what we're looking for. We're investors going forward. Financing cash flow, up 15%. Investing cash flow down up 10%, which is a negative, right? Operating cash flow up 21%. We like that. So there's potential going forward. Balance sheet. What we don't want is a heavy cash-rich business with just tons of cash, not doing anything with it. 579 in assets. 285 in cash. Too much cash. Like it to spend more on the business. You know, it's great to have cash, but we like to have it invested in working. 579. Liabilities is nearly as much as assets. That's not good. Balance sheet isn't good. What about long-term debt? Long-term debt, 200 million, 199. 199 million, and we can pay our debts off. We've got a couple hundred million left over. So we can pay all our debts off. That's good. So we'd have no debt. So we can bring that down. So even though I don't like the fact they've got so much cash, they've also got debt, which they could pay off straight away. So we could bring our debt down to 30, 40 million, something like that, which I'd prefer. Pay off our debts. Rates coming down, good catalyst. I like it. All right. So long-term debt, 45%. We can pay that off. Rates coming down, profit going up. It's not a great balance sheet, but I can see how it can become a good balance sheet, right? That's what we care about, really, isn't it? Now, obviously, the margins are rubbish. They're not making any money. They're about to make money. Margins, rubbish. Do we need to go over that? Not really. I'll show you on the screen, but, margins, rubbish. Getting better, yep, definitely stepping up. You see the blue line at the top, things improving. Yep, things improving, but let's not talk about it. Rubbish. Losing money, don't like it. Obviously, we're in that position right now. Profitability. Is that the lowest core we've ever seen? Have we seen below? I don't think we've been seen below 8. Invest, build the business, making no money. Yeah, I think that's the lowest. I don't think we've ever seen one lower than 8. If we have, it was 7. I mean, that's as low as it gets. Make no money, doing nothing. However, long-term solvency, 46. Now, imagine if that profitability was just 15. Still red. Would be in the 50s. So we got a bit of cash. We got debt control. Balance sheet's okay. This could massively improve. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a business that can explode. You're looking for a business that you can buy at the bottom and take up, right? So it's not going to go anywhere. I like the business. As long as we don't blow up in space and nothing crazy like that, this could be good. Partnering with the right people. It's about to launch it. Money's going to come flooding in. Now we're moving forward. I like it. So far, it's okay. It's not a great balance sheet. The profitability's rubbish, but we're about to move forward. Now, Wall Street, as you can see, downside from here. Worst case scenario, 55%. Because it's overbought now. It's you want to pull back. That's why I say 50% in, get a pullback. I want to be in this stock, I think, but I want to be having money on the side to buy the dip when it crashes down, because it could easily do that, especially after the event, because buy the rumor, sell the news. It's how it goes with all space stocks, really. Do I want to wait? No, I want to buy. I want to get in, but I like it, but just in case. But I'll put 50% of my money in, hold 50% back, hoping that it'll pull back, and then I'll be fine with that. So there's a downside here, but let's look at the average. I don't see it. This is the worst case scenario. No launch. There's going to be a launch. Let's be positive, right? SpaceX is reliable. I would say the launch is going to happen. I would say it's going to, the giant Pez machine is going to put put the satellite into space. I'd say we're going to be all right. So the downside, only because it's overbought, that's where you'd buy it again. So I'm okay with that. Best case scenario, see, Wall Street don't like it. Because they don't gamble. Wall Street are traders, not investors. They know it's overbought now. They know it's likely to go down now. What if there's a crash? What if there's a problem? I can understand that. That makes perfect sense. Right, here we go. Short interest, 18%. Not enough volume, not enough short interest. Can we get a short squeeze? Not at 18%, we can't. We need more. We need plus 20, much more, 25, 30. Then good news. Well, people might want to short it now because it's rallying, thinking, what if there's a crash? What if it doesn't go off right? What if there's a delay? I don't think there's going to be. SpaceX is very reliable now. I don't think that's going to happen. They get very good at deploying their satellites. Don't see a problem. Boeing, not so much. SpaceX, so much. Absolutely. So I don't see a short squeeze. However, might not be a short squeeze, but there's still got to cover the positions, right? People switch and go, oh, sod it. I'm gonna jump on board and turn these into buys, and then the stock does go up. Not much of a short squeeze, but it could be an accelerant. So that's quite good, I think. We talked about the ownership. And that's it. Schwab, they removed their video. Very, very naughty. I never remove any of my videos. Always leave what you said on the record. Don't take it off. Anyway, SpaceMobile. Let me give my thoughts on this. My closing thoughts. SpaceMobile. I like the industry. I think this is definitely the future. I've been looking at this before. It's very risky though. It's popped up a little bit too much. Buy the rumor, sell the news. I would be looking to buy 50%. I would like to be in this. I see a huge growth and potential in this industry. So I'd want to be in. So if I had $1,000 to spend on this stock, not everything, on this stock, I would go 50%. I'd put $500 in. I'd keep $500 out, and I'd watch the flight. And if you want me, I can cover it. We can cover the earnings. We can cover the news. We can cover all the events to do with the stock. If we get a dip, people sell off, take profit. Then I'd put my other 500 in. I would get like a 10, 20% discount, and I'd buy it. And I'd be okay with that. I'd buy the dip, and I'd be okay because this is what the company's been waiting for years. It's now happening. Interest rates are going to come down. That will help their debt position. They've got a bit of cash, but the cash can be used to reduce debts. That will improve their balance sheet. Their profitability is bound to go up after this. The interest is going to go up. They don't need to dilute the stock. We're not anywhere near territory of diluting stock or whatever. They've got a bit of cash there. It's a buy from me on the basis that I would put half in and hold the rest for the sell-off. Rather than just wait for the sell-off, I'd rather get in with half my money. There's my opinion on it. So there you go. There's AST SpaceMobile. That was requested by one of our members this morning. Thank you very much indeed for that. A big super chat to cover this straight away. It jumped to the top because it was a $50 super chat. Click above my head for all the links, and down below in the description, I will give you Alpha Spread, Seeking Alpha, and the link to Sensei Sunday Show. Join in for that, and all the links to my software that I've just been using. Over here, I shall put my full playlist of Alpha Spread. I've reviewed over 200 stocks. Down here, I'll put the AST SpaceMobile playlist. I've done several reviews on this already. See how it's changed over time. You can go and judge me and challenge me and question me. That's fine. I always leave my videos, unlike Schwab, who apparently take away their videos. Anyway, I shall put that down there. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, I'm done. I'm out of here. Let me clear the deck. 112. Yeah, we're going up again. We're going up again. Let me bring this back to here. Right. Okay. Bring that back to there. We're back on the red again. Well, we're pretty neutral right now, aren't we? Pretty neutral, so we'll stay blue. No, we're not. We're red. It popped up and sold. Okay. We're red. Let's have it as it is. Is this the same SpaceX launch Elon using for the astronaut rescue mission? That's a good question. I don't know. Okay. Give me your comments to that, please. I'll do a follow-up video if necessary. So if anyone comments whether you're buying it or not. What is the expense amount? What do you mean the expense? What is the expense amount? I don't know what that question means. What happened to my wrench, Stacey Bailey? Nothing. You've got it. You're in blue. You're in blue because you're a moderator and you have a wrench. What do you mean? What happened to my wrench? It's there on the screen. I'm not a religious person, but you're starting to make me believe in angels. Okay. All right. Okay. Now then. We've cleared all the decks. Let me clear that. That. Clearing everything down. Okay, here we go. So, just before I finish, nothing in Discord. Okay. Extra channel. I'll send you there. Customization. Redirect. Give everyone the link to this. Here's extra. Okay. So that's everything there. Yep. Okay. Right. Here we go. Lots of stuff to do now. I'm going to be busy all day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the closing bell. I'm not really here. This isn't live. This is a recording that I made in a live broadcast about 3 hours ago. In fact, exactly 3 hours ago. And you can always tell whether it's live because if it's live, it says it's live. The little icon has a little red ring around it. The scrolling bar underneath says live. Live means I'm streaming live. Right now, though, this is a premiere, a world premiere, the first time this video has ever been seen, and this is a recording. I'm making this now in the opening bell. I've been on since 6 o'clock this morning, so nearly 5 hours, doing members' reviews. I'm not going to be here for the closing bell today. There's no live show today because between now and the biggest event since we started this show 3 years ago, the Nvidia earnings is closing in, and there's lots of preparation to do for this very special event. I've recorded lots of reviews. In fact, I think I've done about 6, 7, 8 reviews, something like that, and there's more to come as well. I've got another sort of 10 to 12 to do. So there's lots of premieres coming out, and look out for all of those and further information on Nvidia and what you might expect from it and so on and so forth. But I'm not here for the closing bell right now. I'm going to give you, however, the link to Nvidia earnings so you can join me there, and I will see you for the next time I go live. We'll be building up to the Nvidia earnings. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Over here is the Nvidia earnings, and something down here I'll put relative to you. So it's best for the viewer. I can select best for the viewer. Whatever you like will be down there. So you know what sort of person you are depending on what comes up down there. All right, join me. I'll see you back live for the next time on the Nvidia earnings. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the opening bell this morning. Yes, it's this morning of August the 28th, Wednesday, the day of Nvidia earnings. And for the first time in nearly 3 years, I'm not really here. This was recorded earlier. In fact, it was recorded yesterday in a live stream. This is a premiere. It would say live. If it was live streaming, I was talking to you live, it would say live in the video. It would say this is live, and there would be a scrolling red line bar, which was live. This is a premiere, the first time you've ever got to see it. This is coming out now for the opening bell. The reason why I'm not here is because it's been Members Week, and I've been recording lots of reviews. In fact, 8 or 9 or 10, quite a few, and none of them have been seen. And over the next 24 hours, they're all coming out, and you can catch up on all your reviews, and please share them and so on. Also, there'll be some Nvidia, my last Nvidia video, I love saying that, before the earnings. I'm also not here, not just for those reasons, but also to prepare for the special event itself. So the next time I'll be live is not the closing bell last night, not the opening bell this morning, but I'll be live early for the Nvidia earnings. That'll be my next live event. Join me for that. I expect possibly 10,000 watching us live. It will be our biggest event ever, and it'll be one of the biggest events in history since COVID, really, on an earnings basis. The whole market is going to explode, in my opinion. Let's see if I'm right. If I'm not, I'm sure you'll all be upset with me. It's my fault. My fault. Anyway, there you go. So click above my head for all the links down below in the description. I will post the Nvidia earnings here, and something down here that's best for you. Best for you, best for the viewer. So if you get some strange video, that's because you watch strange videos. I can select, yes, best for viewer, and I'll put something down there for you. Until next time, as always, it's been weird not being live, but I'll be live in a moment. Take care. Bye-bye for now. All right. Okay. We're done. Good afternoon. Thank you. Subscribe, everyone. Hang on. What's going on here? What's going on here? James 007. Hang on. Which one? Which one? Which one? This one here? 007 Explore TV. I can do that. You ready? What's he up to? Oh, easy. Easy. One of our members. We're always here to help people. That's what this is about. Remember, if you help people, we all help you. Right? It's a quid pro quo. Is that what they say? Quid pro quo. I've heard that on a James Bond movie. It sounds good. I'm going to use it. It's probably wrong. Quid pro quo. I'm going to say it anyway. Right. Are you ready? So what I want everyone to do, this is one of our dear members, one of our great members, actually, one of our star members, James 007, is like phenomenal. He's up there with the best of our members and moderators. He's got a YouTube channel. He's a silver member, which means he goes on the homepage of my channel, which always helps him grow. He doesn't even know it, but it does every single day. Members, silver members, and more. Let me have a look. View all. There he is. See? Right? He's there all the time. And we're already growing as I'm talking about it. I want everyone now to tap the subscribe button. Let's get him to 100 subscribers. Why that's so important is he can then start to go live and then he can grow and he can be like me, 33,000 in 5 minutes. You haven't got to put any work in. It'll just happen all by itself. Right, you ready? Here you go. There it is. Let's help a fellow member out. There's his channel. I'm going to give it 10 seconds and I'm going to count down and I want to see 84 jump to 85. I want to see 100. The trouble is, it's quiet right now. Wait until tomorrow night. 10. If you become a sponsor, I'll do it on the. If anybody wants to be a sponsor, remember you can always downgrade on after 1 month. $99. You can be a sponsor for the show. You can be seen by a big audience tomorrow night, and then downgrade again back to your normal silver, normal bronze, normal gold, whatever you like. Consider that. It's not a bad idea, actually. I would do it if I was a YouTube channel. I'm just saying. Anyway, 84. You ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 85. Damn it. It went up to 8. I said 85, but I was open more. If I'm honest, I was open more. How many people are watching? That's the problem. Everyone's already subscribed. Yeah. You got 46. These are all the Lucasades. They've already subscribed, James. I can't get it to 100 if there's only 46 watching because they've already subscribed. But I'll do one more. You ready? I will try one more. Here we go. Let's get 86. Linked in the chat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 85. I did my best. Oh, Kazansky. I bet Kazansky hasn't done it. Kazansky, we need you, mate. You're a new member. We need you to make this YouTube channel 86 subscribers. There you go. Can you click on this? It's one of our members. One of our dear members. We want one more to get 86. You ready? Look, he's 85. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Yes! I bloody knew it! I'm happy with that. I tell you what, James, you did pretty well there, mate. You did pretty well there because everyone's already a member. It's a quiet show. We've been going since stupid o'clock. So, whatever. Bed night. Good night, everyone. I'm off now. Have a fantastic day tomorrow. That's it. Yes, Stacey. Lucasades. That's it. We're all done. We're all out of here. Fantastic. I love it. 86. Bloody marvellous. That's it from me, folks. Right. I'll send you all to the extra channel. I won't see you now until the earnings for Nvidia. Here is extra. Extra will be live all day, of course, so you can chat to each other. When the premieres come out, make sure that you see the premieres because they're live chat. You can talk to each other, helps the channel grow, helps us build the audience for tomorrow night and all the rest of it, and you can communicate with each other. You ready? Okay, I'm out of here. Thank you very much indeed. We're about, I think we could even hit, there we go. Told you it would go green. It's just too good. Nvidia is just too good right now. There you go. I think we could be 34,000 tomorrow night. That's 800 in the next 24 hours. I'm loving it. All right, I'm loving it. Right, that's it, folks. I'm out of here. Thank you very much indeed. Let's do day trader of the day. Roll the credits. Let's go. Let's be done with you. That's it. Day trader of the day. I am flat. Are you up? Are you down? Are you in? Are you out? Let's roll the credits. Let's get out of here. Let's play the happy music. I'll see you back tomorrow night for the earnings. Nothing between now and then, just the premieres. Let's roll the credits. See the stars of our show today. Here are the stars. Give me your scores, please. Subscribers: Saleh Alatabi, It Cook 1, Rune, Dexter, King Ali, Jimmy B, my God, Denny B, Michel Mouge, Burning Axe, Victor, Azel, Burr, Mikalo, Gaming, Sun, Tito. Members: Dylan Wilson, Super Chat, Rick McGrath, Taylor Waller, Mike1668, Antonio Dela Cruz. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That's all the stars of our show today. Give me your scores on the doors, please. Port is down. Port is down. 3. What's going on here? 3.5 down. Who's up? Who's down? Looking forward to the Nvidia earnings tomorrow. It'll be big. Down 1.27. Down 1.27. Am I going to win because I'm flat? Am I going to win? Am I going to get the cheer? Come on, time's running out. Time's running out. Place your bets. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. I'm up thanks to Nvidia. I need a score though. I will. Well, to be fair, about 1.2. About. You should know. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give it to you then, because time's running out. You are the winner. Tan Pek Hong, you are the winner. Everybody else was down. Thank you very much for your honest trades. Give them a thumbs up. We're loving it, loving it, loving it. We're loving it like that. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. I'm out of here. That's it from me. I will see you back for the earnings tomorrow. Look out for all the premieres. Make sure that you watch and love and like and share and click and comment. It's a task, isn't it? I'm a taskmaster. That's how it is. If you're here, you work. You pay to be a member and you go to work. It's all about me. Remember that. It's all about me. If you ever thought it was about you, wrong. You're watching the wrong channel. That's it from me. Take care of yourselves. Join me now on Extra. It'll take you there automatically. Seamless. Till then, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm back on the Nvidia earnings tomorrow night. Ta-ra.